Old Coach brings you the sounds of tradition, rich greatness of Allen Eagle football. This is the Old Coach Network's 16th season to bring you the best in play-by-play of your Allen Eagles. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Allen Americans Hockey Club, Allen Flower Shop, Allen Veterinarian Hospital, Ana Sophia's Mexican Restaurant, Boone Allstate Agency, The Butcher Group, Chicken and Pickle, Credit Union of Texas, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, Hair by Brittany, Infusa-Lounge, Lobby's Pizza, Lone Star Bariatrics, Modern Family Vision, Pickle Roofing, Rodenbaugh's Flooring America and Appliances, Spazzo's Restaurant, Soul Man's Barbecue, Thrive Dental, Twin Creeks Orthopedic, and Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions. And now let's enjoy some great high school football on the Old Coach YouTube channel, produced by theoldcoach.com and Carl Bailey and Chad Price.
Welcome to the Old Coach broadcast of Allen Eagle football. It's the coach, Carl Bailey. We're live here in Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field, where the Allen Eagles host the McKinney Boyd Broncos. In the booth with me tonight is Mike Farish. And Mike, after last week's 31-30 win over Prosper, the Allen Eagles are in the driver's seat for the district championship. Big game last week and a big win for the Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of people saying, well, you know, why hadn't they cinched it if they beat Prosper? Well, officially we got 2 games left. Prosper won last night against Princeton. So about the worst you could do now would be a tie if you happen to lose one of those last 2.
And if we win tonight, we clinch that district championship.
With the win over Prosper, that's right.
Well, also in the booth with us tonight is the broadcast veteran, Kerry Lowry. And Kerry, the McKinney Boyd Broncos entered this season seeking their first playoff appearance since 2021 under new head coach Stu Johnson. Stu was the former defensive coordinator for Louisville, and he's now at the helm. They changed coaches back in January, so he had an off season and ball to work with these guys. But right now they're out of playoff contention. They come into the ball game 1-7 for the year, 0-6 in district. And, you know, it could be a fun night for the Allen Eagles. It's senior night, and it's Boo Bowl.
Yeah, lots of activity on the field that's outside of the game. That's all very important. I talked to Coach Wigington before down on the field, and he said, yeah, it's a very festive atmosphere with all of that going on. But you're right, the Boyd Broncos have not won since August. So think about that for just a second.
Well, Mike, senior night is great. It's a great importance for, not just the players, but the parents and the support people that have helped these athletes and people in the band, the drill team, the color guard. Everybody's being recognized tonight, and it's a great night for that.
You bet. Every senior, and, of course, this won't be their last time on the field because that first playoff game will be here. But, you know, the last district ball game, and like you say, every senior in every activity, and it just shows you, what a great thing it is for everybody participating. And, of course, the Boo Bowl, if people out there don't know what the Boo Bowl is, you got all your band members and your cheerleaders and your drill team dressed up in Halloween costumes. And so what has it been, about 12, 13 years since they actually played on Halloween?
I think that's right.
That's
Didn't you look that up, Kerry?
2014 was the last time that an Allen team played actually on Halloween. So there was a leap year in there that kind of skipped things around, and it was a victory over Plano West that night.
But the Boo Bowl has been around for a long time in Allen.
Right. And
a great tradition.
It is, and a very I'm sure that all the costume sellers in the area are very happy about Boo Bowl because 700 or 650 costumes are sold every year.
Well, they go all out. I know that. It's we saw them down on the field before the ball game. We were out there, and I don't know who some of these characters are these days.
I don't either. My cartoon Yeah, lingo off.
Well, from 2006 to 2021, the Allen Eagles earned 16 consecutive district championships. And a win tonight, they would be the top seed with a home by-district ball game. So it's, it's Mike, the Allen Eagles won that district showdown against Prosper. The chips were on the table, and the Allen Eagles just pulled them in, and all they have to do, go out tonight and just play football.
Yeah, you bet. Of course, boys going to be upset-minded, and you almost hate to say it. The starters probably won't play more than maybe a half to three-quarters, and you want to get them out of there. One, they'll be fresh as we go, but you don't want any cheap injuries or anything. And boys going to play a clean game. They're going to play some frustration out, but they're not going to do anything cheap, that's for sure.
Well, Kerry, we've mentioned the game last week, and I know that most of the people out there that follow us and watch the broadcast saw the game last week. But, Allen was up at halftime, 21-10, and Prosper rallied back. Allen gave up a couple of scores in the third quarter, and the Allen Eagles actually trailed with 5:27 to go in the ball game, but they found a way to win.
They did. It was all, a lot of things happened leading up to that, but basically they were 75 yards away with 5:27 to go, and they had to drive the length of the field and get a touchdown. Of course, the extra point was obviously was a big one, but they had to get a touchdown on that 5-minute drive, and they did it on a very long drive, as a matter of fact.
Well, the Allen Eagles rushed for 110 yards last week, and that doesn't sound like a lot. Jaden Hambrick, Lyndon Spriggs carried the ball 23 times. Prosper's defense is good.
They're very good, and Lyndon Spriggs was held to 68 yards on a lot of carries, and Hambrick ends up with that game-winning touchdown on a 9-yard run there at the end using his power, and he barely made it into the end zone. It was quite a feat, that final drive.
Well, that drive ended with 1:12 to go in the ball game, and Mike, the Allen Eagle defense, they had to come up with a stop. They had to do something because Prosper had a real chance to win that ball game. They got down to 4th down and 18. They got 19 with 6 seconds to go and went for the field goal.
Yeah, with a minute 12, you're saying, well, I hope they didn't leave Prosper too much time, but we nearly did. And they got a very good quarterback, couple of top receivers, and they hit that crossing route, and he was able to turn it up sideline. Like you say, he got 19. It looked like he was down beforehand, but he got just enough to get past the sticks and get them get lined up, try to kick the field goal. They were kicking into the wind, and it fell a little short. Of course, they had missed an extra point earlier in the quarter, and that was the difference.
I have to say that play where they needed 17 and got 18 was one of the most clutch plays you'll ever see. And the fact that the Prosper receiver dove to get that first down, he knew right where it was, and it somewhat deflated the Allen defense a little bit. But then again, the special teams, it decided it at the very end. So what an exciting game all the way around.
Well, the Allen Eagles are a perfect 15-0 against the McKinney Boyd Broncos through the history of these two teams playing, including last year's 63-16 rout. As a matter of fact, 2 years in a row, the Allen Eagles have scored 63 points against the Broncos, and Allen looks to keep that record intact and build some momentum for the playoffs.
Yeah, they really are always trying to perfect their game, and you can't let up now. And I think this is very important to maintain the momentum that you already have.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors. We'll be back. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery is your one-stop shop for all your Allen Eagles official gear, featuring the largest assortment of Allen Eagle merchandise anywhere, including Nike, Under Armour, and many other featured apparel brands. They have a large selection of t-shirt graphics and headwear, as well as decals, flags, and many other fun non-apparel Eagle items. They can also handle all of your class t-shirts and business needs. Located near Eagle Stadium at 705 North Greenville Avenue, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, an Allen Eagle family-owned business.
Welcome to Infusia Lounge Wellness Spa, your destination for IV therapy, peptides, and functional medicine. We help restore your energy, balance hormones, reduce inflammation, and perform at your best. And because we believe in supporting our community, students and teachers enjoy exclusive discounts. At Infusia Lounge, we enhance physical endurance, mental clarity, and academic performance so you can thrive in and outside of the classroom. Located at 190 East Stacy Road, Suite 1720 in Allen, Texas, or online at infusialounge.com.
Hey Allen Eagles! In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
Allen Eagle football. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live. Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field, where the Allen Eagles play the McKinney Boyd Broncos in a big district contest. Well, it's a big district contest for Allen, that's for sure. Allen's undefeated. They have a chance to clinch the district championship tonight. And Mike, a little bit about McKinney Boyd. Boyd first opened in the August of 2006 with a freshman, sophomore, junior class. And the fall of 07, they became 4 grades. Boyd's coming off a 3-7 season last year under Daniel Foster. This is the first year for head coach Stu Johnson. We mentioned in the previous segment, Coach Johnson came over from Louisville. So Boyd has actually only had 4 head coaches in the history of the school. The first one with our good friend Don Drake. The second one was our other good friend Joe McBride. And then last year, Coach Foster's last year. And Coach Foster was there 3 years. Joe was there for 3 years. And Don Drake was there for 13. So, but Coach Johnson comes in with a good track record, and all indications, everybody I've talked to, especially the staff here at Allen that know him, they speak highly of Coach Johnson.
Oh, yeah, and he's been in some good programs. He was a coordinator over in Louisville when they began turning things around over there. Now, he's got an interesting background, the fact that he was in Sydney, Australia. He was in Stockholm, Sweden. Now, I don't know if he played football over there. Or if he
was coaching.
He was coaching American football, I guess.
He was, yeah.
And then came back to Indiana, to his alma mater, and then spent a graduate assistant at Purdue University. Then he made his way to Texas, and a lot of coaches like that want to get to Texas, and they want to experience Texas high school football.
Great stories. Our friend Bob Wager, I think they're going to make a movie about Bob. He's so famous, but
maybe for the wrong reasons now. But he was at Mesquite High School. He's at Coppell. He was at Frisco Independence, Princeton. Moved around a little bit before settling in Louisville. And again, he was instrumental in turning things around there at Louisville.
Well, Kerry, the last time that McKinney Boyd was in the playoffs was in 2020, 2021, under Joe McBride, the head coach. They lost him by district both times. McKinney Boyd has only been around for 19 seasons. They've only been in the playoffs 8 times of 19 years. And, you know, the Allen Eagles kind of they've been in the playoffs. This year will clinch 27 consecutive years they've been in the playoffs. They've been in the playoffs more years than McKinney Boyd has been a school.
That's very true. And Boyd has had some trouble. They, you know, like you said, they've gotten the playoffs a couple times recently, but they've just had a tough time advancing because they usually end up in that number 4 spot, just sneaking in behind the other schools like Plano and Prosper.
Well, McKinney Boyd, they're going to do the best they can with what they've got. They've got a few good athletes across the board. They just don't have many of them. Our good friend Aaron Sauls is the offensive coordinator, and for many fans in Allen, y'all remember Coach Sauls. He was here with Coach Gamble and that staff, and stayed on board with Coach Morris for 1 year, and then he left to go to Frisco, and now he's over at McKinney Boyd. Good friend of mine. He coached my grandson all the way up, and have a lot of respect for Coach Sauls and what they're trying to do over there. But they just don't have the talent that some of the schools in our district have right now.
They don't, not especially on the offensive side. As we talk about the defenders throughout the game, you'll see that they have some 3-year starters on that defense. However, on the offensive side, they're very young and raw, and they just have not gotten untracked, and that puts a lot of pressure on that defense.
No doubt about that. Well, we're going to take another break. We'll be back. We'll talk a little bit about the Allen Eagles, and we'll have the kickoff. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Proud Allen Eagles supporters, Modern Family Vision believes that great eye care goes beyond prescriptions. It's all about how you feel from the moment you walk in through their doors. Known as a leading eye practice in Allen, Texas, they're proud to provide a warm, welcoming environment where every patient is treated like family. Their highly trained optometrists and friendly staff are dedicated to making your experience comfortable, from scheduling your exam to fitting you with stylish eyeglasses or comfortable contact lenses. They offer everything from innovative eye care and specialty treatments to flexible financial plans, ensuring quality care is always within reach. When you choose Modern Family Vision, you're choosing trusted expertise, outstanding customer service, and a lifelong partner in your family's eye health. Go to Modern Family Vision for all your eye care needs. Located at 906 West McDermott, Suite 106, directly behind the Chick-fil-A on the northwest corner of McDermott and 75. You can also go online for more information by going to modernfamilyvision.com. Let's go Eagles!
One town. One school. One location. One community. One family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You got the hometown advantage of Rodenbos.
The Allen Flower Shop has been in business since 1972 and is the second oldest business in Allen. For all your floral needs, the Allen Flower Shop will take care of you. The Allen Flower Shop is family owned and operated and is located at 102 East Main in the heart of Allen. Give them a call at 972-727-3268 or visit them at allenflowershop.com. The Allen Flower Shop says, "Let's go Eagles!"
Allen Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles!
Weber Agency Insurance and Risk Solutions of Allen and Austin proudly supports the Allen Eagles. With more than 25 years of experience, we offer all lines of personal and business insurance. Our agency has one of the highest client retention rates among all of our companies. We truly enjoy building lifelong professional and personal relationships with our clients. We offer personalized, friendly service for all our customers. For more information, contact Brandon at 469-500-0771 or on our website at webersure.com. Let's go Eagles!
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Farish, Kerry Lowry. We're live, Allen Eagles Stadium, where your Allen Eagles are hosting the McKinney Boyd Broncos. And let's talk a little bit about the Allen Eagles. Last week, what a ball game, 31-30. It came down to the last seconds. Missed field goal by Prosper put the Allen Eagles on the winning side of the ledger. And Kerry, the Eagles' offense struggled at times, but let's give credit to the Prosper defense. You know, Jeremiah Dowd threw for over 200 yards, had a pretty good game, threw for a couple of touchdowns.
He did.
But it just wasn't what we've been used to. And I say, hey, that's the first test the Allen Eagles offense have really had this year.
So what I saw last week was, I don't want to be too long-winded about this.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
What I saw last week was the same kind of offense that Allen has been running. However, the breakaway, explosive plays did not happen. The sure tackling of that Prosper defense ended everything after 5-6 yards. So then you have to put together these long, sustained drives facing all kinds of third downs, as opposed to these two-play drives that we giggle about that are 75 yards because Caleb Smith caught a 7-yard pass and took it the other 70. So that did not happen last week. And now Prosper had those drives, and that was probably one of the big things that Coach Hargis is going to focus on is explosive plays. Prosper absolutely blew Allen away last week. Allen did not have those big explosive plays except for the long pass on a blown coverage to Carter Harris, who seems to be able to get coverages blown all over the place. But one way or another, just none of those big breakaway plays, not on the run, not in the pass game, and that doesn't concern the Allen Eagles, I don't believe. They actually persevered with that and hung on to the ball and were very possession-oriented, but that's what was missing last week, and therefore the averages per play were way down, but Dowd still completed 75% of his passes.
And Mike, in talking to Coach Hargis, the defensive coordinator, exactly right. That was the first time they were tested, and they needed that test to be ready for the next time when they get to the playoffs.
Well, you bet. And you go back last year, you go back to the very beginning of this year, there were a couple of big pass plays against Allen, but defense has rallied, has held them down. They haven't given up big plays in the kicking game or in the passing game. The last week, Prosper had a game plan. They executed it. They've got good athletes, and they were the one, like Kerry said, they broke the 2 long pass plays, and then the flea flicker was a fairly long pass play.
Which there's some doubt in my mind, and I think on the visual side of it that was a legal play pass, but they got away with it. And Coach Hargis and Coach Wigginton both said, that's part of the ball game. There could have been other plays at times that weren't called, and last week they did let them play pretty good, Kerry. They didn't call a lot of penalties, they let the kids play, which I enjoy seeing.
7 penalties total between the two teams, only 50 yards. So that's below the average that each team has individually. So very clean, only the 1 turnover, which was actually in a long pass. And so, yes, they let them play, and those teams needed to play. They needed to face each other and their own adversity, not worried about penalties and those things affecting the game.
And the Allen defense, I know, Mike, they went in and they had some meetings this week. They had some good practices. So some of the errors that occurred are correctable errors, no doubt about that, and they will get better for it.
Well, you bet. And I'm sure they were tired of hearing about that Prosper offensive line. And early on, that offensive line, they protected the quarterback fairly well. Then I don't know if he did get sacked once or twice, but he got flushed out. He had to throw on the run. And so the defensive line really rallied to the occasion against that strong Prosper line.
Well, our defensive player of the game, Josh Shaw, came up with a big sack in the fourth quarter to stop a drive, push them back, and they had to punt. And then on the offensive side, Jeremiah Dowd as well as Caleb Smith, they had a connection last week. I think that was our players of the game, or at least Caleb was.
Absolutely. Yeah. Caleb with 13 catches. Now, when I tell you it was only for 5.6 yards per catch, That still moves the chains, okay? 13 catches. He didn't drop anything, and they kept possession of the ball using that short passing game to him and the running of Lyndon Spriggs and Jaden Hambrick, and that's how they did it. It wasn't the long plays, the extended routes that you usually see. It was controlled, and it drove Prosper crazy, to be honest, especially on that last drive. You could see hands on hips for the Prosper defense. They're like, what is going on here? We cannot get these guys off the field.
Well, it was a great win, and the Allen Eagles have a chance to clinch the district championship tonight here in Allen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for kickoff. It's Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Chicken and pickle isn't one thing, it's everything. Elevated eats from a chef-driven menu meet friendly competition with pickleball and yard games. Come experience what will quickly become your favorite local hang, an anytime spot with everything to do. We love serving up great memories and great food made right here in our kitchen. We also offer event and catering packages which are versatile, delicious, and designed to wow your guests. We are located at 1221 Johnson Road in Allen, where food and fun spill onto the court.
Ana Sophia's Mexican Grill has some of the best Mexican food around. Come and enjoy some carne asada, brisket tacos, shrimp enchiladas, and more of authentic Mexican flavors. And if you have a big event coming up, they even have a full catering menu. We have a family-friendly atmosphere and promise you will not be disappointed. Located at 1328 West McDermott Street, Suite 260 in Allen. Also check out our Instagram and online at AnaSophiasMexicanGrill.com. Come and let us know that the old coach sent you. Vamos Águilas, go Eagles! Ana Sophia's Mexican Grill has some of the best Orthopedics and Regenerative Clinic of Allen provides expert, compassionate care for patients of all ages. Our team specializes in non-surgical treatments to relieve pain, restore function, and enhance mobility. We have the expertise to address various conditions like joint pain, neck and back pain, even arthritis. Whether an athlete recovering from an injury or just someone experiencing pain, let Twin Creeks Orthopedics help you. Call us at 469-342-3383 and book your appointment today. Twin Creeks Orthopedics is a proud Allen Eagle supporter on the Old Coach broadcast.
It's Allen Eagle football with a coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Farish, Kerry Lowry. We're live, Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field, and the captains are out, Kerry.
You know who the captains are, but if you don't, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, and one more time here in the last home game during the regular season, you got Josh Shaw, Kai Wheaton, and Devin Palmer all off that defense, and Caleb Smith off the offense.
Well, it's got a beautiful night for Texas high school football, and I'll tell you what, Mike, you can't get weather better than this. Gorgeous out there. Doesn't look like the wind's blowing much at all.
Says it's 66 degrees right now.
Yeah, 66. That is the coolest starting temperature of any game this season. And it won't get a lot cooler while we're playing, but it is nice and refreshing out there. Meanwhile, the Allen Eagles will kick to start the game. They'll kick off to the Boyd Broncos, and Boyd will come from the south to the north in their opening possession.
Well, the Allen Eagles are perfect against McKinney Boyd. They're 15-0 all-time against the Broncos. Last year, the Allen Eagles scored 63. The year before, they scored 63, and we might be in for a very fun night here at Allen Eagles Stadium. Boo Bowl, along with Senior Night, and we love this, Mike. Texas high school football at its finest.
You bet. We anticipate we'll get to see a lot of bodies. I don't know how many are out there, but I bet we see every one of them on the field tonight.
Well, we're going to apologize in advance for our crowd mic. The stadium crowd mic is not, it's on the, what would you call that? It's not on the bleak, but it's kind of in and out just a little bit. Yeah, we're doing the best we can on that.
It's very screechy. I don't know what the technical term is other than.
Well, that's what I was asking. You're the.
Oh, okay.
You're the
yeah,
radio
let's go.
guy,
Let's
so.
go screechy.
Okay.
Scratchy, screechy.
Scratchy and screechy. And in fact, we talked earlier. It's actually appropriate finally because it's Halloween. Because it sounds like people are screaming for their lives. That's not true.
Yeah.
They're all having fun out there. But
bats coming out of the cave.
Right. It does sound like there's bats coming out and people are running for their lives, but that's not true.
color guard is out, and we're going to take it down to the field for the playing of the national anthem. Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live here at Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field. And as our loyal followers know, we are home games. We don't show the game on the field. Try to give you as much interaction with us as possible while we call the game. And we thank you for being with us. The Allen Eagles start tonight. They'll be going in all dark uniforms, dark helmets. McKinney Boyd in all white tonight. And it should be a fun, exciting night, Texas high school football.
You bet. The flags are hanging straight down, not a breath of wind.
The Credit Union of Texas kickoff temperature, you just heard Mike say it. There's no wind out there, but it has dropped to 64 degrees here at kickoff. Very pleasant out there if you're a player. Maybe not so much if you're a fan. You've got to bundle up just a little bit, even at 64 degrees.
And thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate everybody out there. Got to give a big shout out to our good friend Leonard Harlow. Leonard, we love you, buddy. We miss you. Coach is going to get by to see you soon. We appreciate you and the Harlow clan. Russ, Big Russ, our longtime friend, Dale, all the Harlow family as we get ready for the kickoff, Allen Eagle football.
Allen will kick off. 12 minutes on the clock in Texas high school football. And the left-footed kicker puts it in the air.
Well, it's not going to be returned, and McKinney Boyd will start at their 25. It's the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and we're live. Steve Williams Field, Allen Eagle Stadium. District ball game. The Allen Eagles have a chance to clinch district tonight, clinch a district championship. McKinney Broncos going from their 25-yard line, first down and 10. Two receivers left side, that's the wide side of the field. One receiver right. Major Smith at quarterback. Handoff right side, that's number 12 on the carry. Washington, no gain on the play.
He's knocked down by Hova Wolford on the first play. Like you said, no gain. Major Smith comes into the game with 836 yards passing, only at 55% completions, 6.1 average attempt, which is very low. 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He's been an adventure for them, and they are taking the time off the play clock each play.
Mike, very evident they're going to try to take the wind out of the sails. Smith at quarterback, second down and 10. Throw out in the flat, complete. It's going to be a short gain. LeBron Bauer defending for the Allen Eagles. Gain of about 2 on the play, brings up third down and 8.
That is B.J. Dixon, his first catch of the game. He's the leading receiver for the team at 29 catches and 327 yards.
First possession of the ball game for either team. 2-by-2 set, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Smith at quarterback, Washington in the backfield. Smith drops, hit, fumble, it's scooped up, touchdown Tim Drake. He takes it to the house. A defensive hit, big hit on the play. I think that was Josh Shaw, wasn't it?
I think it was.
And
He
the
came
other
off that side over there.
Other defensive end, Tim Drake, scooped it up. Scoop and score for the Allen Eagle defense.
Yeah, he was smothered by Shaw immediately, lost the ball. Drake coming from the other direction was able to pick the fumble up and score.
Extra point team out. Preston Hurlis, the kicker. Sam Smotter, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. And it's up, it's good, and I had that all wrong. Jack McDonald was the snapper. Ethan Nava was the holder, and Preston Hurlis was the kicker. I got that part right.
And we also missed that it was Japri Wafer that hit the quarterback and jarred it loose.
Okay.
Because I just saw the replay, not because I saw the same thing you guys saw. It was chaos, but no, I can see on the jumbotron there it was Japri Wafer.
Well, the Allen Eagles score early in the ball game, 11:02 to go in the first quarter, and the offense hadn't been on the field yet. That's a big defensive play, and McKinney Boyd, you know, your first series, you don't want something like that to happen, give up a touchdown.
That's right.
Charles Ego Apurum is the return man. He stands at his own 5-yard line.
Preston Hurlis tees it up for the Allen Eagles. Eagles going from our left to right in this first quarter. Dark blue uniforms, dark helmets, Boyd in all white. And this one's going to be returned out across the 5 to the 15, and that's when the Allen Eagles take the return man out of bounds. Well, Mike, he caught it about 2 yards deep in the end zone, brought it out, and ill-advised. The Broncos will start at their 17.
Ran all the way across the field and didn't make it to the 20.
Running backs for Boyd as they come out will be Caden Washington. He has 227 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was on varsity last year. He also has 9 catches, however, for 104 yards, so he's a dual threat out of the backfield.
2 backs in the backfield, receiver right, receiver left. Smith hands the ball off, nowhere to go for number 27, and that's Stewart on the carry.
K.D. Mitchison on the tackle. That is a tackle for loss for K.D., and that is his 7th tackle for loss this season from his bandit position. He's having a nice season, the junior.
Well, Alan Sanders is watching his brother, and that's Japri Wafer.
Oh, there we go.
And he had a big play on the first series for the Allen Eagle defense. 2nd down to 12 for McKinney Boyd. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Play action, throw out in the flat, complete to Stewart, and he has taken down a loss of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the McKinney Boyd Broncos. The ball is at the 12-yard line.
Japri Wafer again. He's all over the field tonight.
Japri leads the team in tackles at 51 coming in. That is his 52nd, and he was flashing right there.
Diane Stevenson watching from Palo Duro Canyon State Park. They're camping, but they're watching the Old Coach broadcast of Allen Eagle football. 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Smith drops, throws, complete out in the flat, and that goes nowhere. Loss of about 2 on the play.
Well, the Eagle defense is suffocating tonight.
Well, we talked about that in pregame. We said, what did you say, Kerry? McKinney Boyd might be on
They might take the wrath of what happened last week when Prosper ran up 455 total yards against Allen.
Russ Harlow watching from Van Alstyne tonight. You know, Mike, Russ moved out to Van Alstyne from Prosper. And tell you what.
You got to take a break from unpacking to get to watch a little Allen Eagle
Exactly.
football.
Punt team out. Caleb Smith back for the Allen Eagles around midfield. And he watches the ball bounce, picks it up on the hop, and taken down at the Allen 46. Well, the ball took a McKinney Boyd bounce, and Caleb just ran over and scooped it on the hop, and a defensive player for Boyd was right there to take Caleb down.
Yeah, I believe Austin Drake was over there and made a good tackle on Caleb.
That ends up being 40 yards net. Nice way to try to flip the field for the Boyd Broncos, who went backwards on offense. And now the Allen offense makes its first appearance of the game.
Eagles start from their 46-yard line. Quarterback Jeremiah Dowd. Empty formation. Now Allen shifts. Lyndon Spriggs in the backfield. Two receivers right, one left. Spriggs on the carry up the middle. Past midfield into Bronco territory. Right at the sticks. That's going to be a first down for Allen. Move those chains.
Let's move the chains for Anna Sophia's Mexican Grill. The tackle by Gavin Peterson is 17th of the season.
Dowd at quarterback, 1st and 10. Allen at the 43 of McKinney Boyd. 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Spriggs on the carry left side. He's going to pick up about 4. Angela Davis, Jaden Davis's grandmother, who's always out there, says she's in the stadium tonight watching the game live, listening to us. Jeremiah Dowd throws out in the flat, incomplete. Caleb Smith just couldn't come up with it, and it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Eagles.
His hands are tired from catching 13 last week, and he didn't drop a 1 last week, and here we go. He just one of those things. Every once in a while it happens.
Got to concentrate. Even at that, like you say, Kerry, sometimes that does happen. 3rd down, 6 for Allen. 39-yard line of Boyd. Play action. Dowd drops, looks, throws. Has a receiver, Caleb Smith. 5, touchdown, Allen Eagles. He takes it to the house. Caleb Smith, pass reception from Jeremiah Dowd, 39 yards on the play. And the Allen Eagles are back on the scoreboard.
And you wonder how Caleb got that far back behind the secondary on 3rd and long. But there wasn't anybody within 10 or 12 yards of him.
Great protection, though, for J.D. Dowd also.
Extra point team out. Preston Hurlis kicker. Sam Smata. I take that back. Ethan Nava, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. It's up. It's good. Makes the score Allen 14, McKinney Boyd 0. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
The Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday is a real estate business focused on putting our clients' needs first. Our job is to make sure you buy right and then sell for the maximum dollar. Not all agents and companies are equal, so let us show you why we are right for you. We are full service, full-time, and experts at what we do. Let us take your stress away and help you with your real estate needs. Contact the Butcher Group, 214-415-9787, or at www.butchergrouphomes.com, www.butchergrouphomes.com, and go Eagles!
Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Gary Lowry. We're live. The Allen Eagles up 14-0, 7:36 in the first quarter.
Your chicken and pickle scoring summary goes 4 plays, 54 yards. Allen Eagles cap it off with a 39-yard touchdown pass from J.D. Dowd to Caleb Smith. And the Allen Eagles are up 14-0 after the extra point by Preston Hurlis, his 45th extra point of the season without a miss.
And while Kerry was giving you that drive summary by...
Oh, it was by Chicken and Pickle.
Chicken and Pickle drive summary. Preston Hurlis teed it up for the Allen Eagles, kicked it out of the back of the end zone. So McKinney Boyd will start 1st and 10 from their 25. Major Smith, quarterback. Marcus Johnson in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Smith throws in the flat, complete. That receiver makes a because it really slowed the pace the first 2 series that they had it. They made a quick move here. Looked like they were trying to go up-tempo. Got a penalty. Now they're back. Ball's at the 28-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
They've got another quarterback in there now, Marcus Johnson.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of a couple. That's Washington on the carry.
Marcus Johnson does split time with Major Smith. Johnson himself has 349 yards this season. Very similar statistics to Major Smith on the efficiency.
3rd down and 5. Ball at the 30-yard line of McKinney Boyd. Pistol formation. Washington in the backfield. Johnson at quarterback. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Here comes the heat. Throw on the flat. Complete. And Boyd has a 1st down and more down the sidelines. Out of bounds in Allen territory goes the receiver, Caden Washington, out of the backfield. Broke 1 tackle, made a big run all the way down to the Allen 44-yard line.
That is a major offensive play against just kind of a missed a tackle, and you can see what happens.
Boyd up quick, throwing the ball. Johnson drops back, and he's sacked, taken down around midfield. Nice play there by number 17 on our program, Jacoby Wilkinson.
That's his first sack of the season, Jacoby Wilkerson, and that's a momentum breaker right there after the first down of the game for Boyd.
Caleb Johnson also in on that play at the end. 2nd down, 17. Loss of 7 on the play. Johnson at quarterback, Washington in the backfield. 2 receivers right, that's the wide side of the field. 1 receiver left. Washington on the carry, comes left. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He may pick up a yard. Wilkinson, Johnson, along with number 25. That's your man, Kerry.
Yes.
You love that guy.
Abuki Makaulu makes the tackle there. Him and Caleb Johnson, as they get that defensive line rotation going early, Mike, they're getting all the guys in.
Yeah.
Devin Palmer back out on the field for the Allen Eagles up front. 3rd down, 15 for Boyd at the 49-yard line of Allen. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Johnson rolls right, looks right, throws right, hit as he's thrown. And LeBron Bauer was the closest player to the ball, way out of bounds, incomplete pass, and Boyd sends out the punt team. Well, a lot of pressure on that play. Chase Hargis brought the house.
He did, and Hova Williford, the quarterback knew he was going to get hit. And Williford hit him legally, but hard. And, he still got that ball downfield about 45 yards, but not without paying the price.
Punt team out. Caleb Johnson back deep for the Allen Eagles around the Allen 15-yard line.
Punter for Boyd is Aiden Chow. He is a returning starter from last year.
Snap back, kick is up. Short kick, trying to kick it away from Caleb. And Caleb tried to pick it up on the hop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone, about 10 yards deep out of the end zone. He comes out, he makes it to the 10, 11. Well, Mike,
I can't tell if he muffed it. He chased it in there.
I think it hit LeBron Bauer's foot. Caleb tried to pick it up on the hop. It went into the end zone, and he didn't have any choice but to try to bring it out.
Yeah, he chased it in the end zone, like I say. Then he had to come out with it.
So the Allen Eagles, Gary, start at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a poor decision, but really it was the right one. Because if you're not sure whether that thing is going to be called live, because I think Caleb touched it as well, and you got to chase it down and come out of there. He has enough speed to do it, and he got out to the 13.
Dowd at quarterback, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff going left side. That's Jackson. He breaks a tackle down the sidelines, out across the 30 to the 35 and out of bounds. That's Andre Jackson, and he has had some nice runs with the second and third units. Well, he's out there with the first group tonight.
He comes in with 129 yards on the season.
Eagles up quick. Dowd throws as a receiver. Josiah Johnson just barely overthrows him at the 15-yard line of McKinney Boyd. Well, Johnson, the sophomore, had got behind the secondary coverage, and Dowd just barely overthrew him.
Yeah, if he'd thrown it a little bit more in the middle of the field, then Johnson could have ran to it, and he was kind of twisting and turning from inside shoulder to outside shoulder.
Jaden Hambrick checks in the ball game.
So does Grant Abercrombie.
2 receivers come right. That's Abercrombie as well as number 16. And I'll have to get his number. I don't see him on the program. Throw out in the flat. Oh, that's number 18, Samaji
Yeah,
Johnson.
that's Samaji.
Yeah, Samaji makes the catch, gains about 3, maybe 4 on the catch.
3rd down and 6 from the Allen 39-yard line. This drive started at their own 13.
If you're just tuning in, 3:35 to go, first quarter action. Allen up 14-0. They have the ball. Eagles going from our left to right. 3rd down, 2 receivers left side, 1 right side. Dowd at quarterback. Hambrick in the backfield. Hambrick on the carry. Hambrick hammers ahead, out across the 45 to near midfield. 1st down. Allen Eagles move those chains.
Let's move the chains for Hair by Brittany. Jaden Hambrick, one of the heroes of that final drive last week. And you needed his tough running. He only averaged 4 yards a carry that game, but it was very important the whole way.
Eagles up quick, 1st and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Johnson. Single coverage. Dowd looks for Johnson, has the catch on the sidelines near the 40-yard line of McKinney Boyd. Out of bounds, 1st and 10. Allen Eagles move those chains.
Move the chains for Allen Flower Shop.
Eagles quick tempo, back up on the ball. Abercrombie, Johnson go left side. Josiah Johnson goes right side. Dowd throws out in the flat. Abercrombie comes up with a catch. Gains about 5, goes down and dives for the ball. He secures it. That's Grant Abercrombie.
That was a long throw by Dowd. He's sprinting to his left, but he doesn't get to turn his shoulders to throw it downfield.
That's Grant's 5th catch of the season. About 10 yards a catch.
3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Allen spreads it out. Now they shift back. Hambrick in the backfield. Dowd drops, looks, throws. Jaden Davis, the intended receiver, goes up and hits the defender. The defender had the ball in his arms, and Davis makes a defensive play, knocks the ball out, incomplete pass, 3rd down for Allen.
That's Kalen Gunner, who had that interception basically in hand before it was knocked out.
Shout out to Brian Ingram Sr. out in, I guess he's in Florida. I think he travels everywhere. Oh, he's in Lake Jackson tonight. That's Brian Ingram Jr.'s dad. Brian's a coach here. We love that guy. 2-by-1 set. Dowd drops. He scrambles. He keeps it up to the 29, 30. Where are they going to spot it? Right at the 30. It's going to be short just a little bit.
It is.
Not the length of the football.
Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he got past the 30, but apparently not. Eagles have a big 4th down.
Maybe his knee got down before the ball got to the 30.
Eagles,
Dowd, he's about 6'4", 6'5". So.
Eagles huddle up, Dowd under center. It looks like the push play from behind, and the Eagles pick up the 1st down, move those chains.
Let's move the chains for Pickle Roofing.
Our old friend Randy and McDowell Pickle. It's that time of the year, folks. Get your roof checked. They'll do it for free. Tell them the coach sent you. They'll check your roof out, tell you what you need. Eagles go 2-by-2 set. The ball's on the far hash. Eagles going left to right as we look at the field. Dowd at quarterback. Hambrick in the backfield. Motions out. Empty set. Dowd looks, throws. Incomplete. And the receiver on the break fell down. That's Josiah Johnson. And he comes up limping. It looked like he made the cut, and his feet just went out from under him.
Little out of sync right now. That's a couple passes that Dowd were really off target as he's trying to get it downfield. 2nd down 10.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Hambrick in the backfield. Dowd at quarterback. Snap back. Dowd looks, scrambles. He comes right. He wants to throw the ball. He does. End zone shot. Josiah Johnson has it. Was he in? Out of bounds. Oh, it was so close.
He caught it.
He did.
Yeah.
Great catch.
Just out of bounds.
A little too far.
He comes up limping.
Well, he came up limping on that last little cut and never did come out of the game. He stayed out there. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for Allen. Caleb Smith, Carter Harris split right side. LeBron Bauer in the ball game. He splits left side with Josiah Johnson. Ball on the far hash. Hambrick in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Snap back. Dowd looks, scrambles, goes left, throws, passes, out of bounds, incomplete. Flag comes out in the backfield.
Probably going to be holding on Allen back there.
It was pretty early in the play while Dowd was scrambling that the flag was dropped back there.
Shout out to Jacqueline Carlson. And that's the Spriggs family watching from Charles County, Maryland. They're checking in with us. Thanks for tuning in. Steve and Elizabeth Jones listening as they drive from Cape Cod through Virginia tonight, and they're listening to the ball game. Richard Glenn's down in Lufkin, Texas. East Texas. Barbara Davis Staley. She's here tonight with Angela, and they're watching Jaden, the freshman, play Allen Eagle football. 4th and 10, Allen. Dowd drops. 3 receivers right. Dowd scrambles, throws right, incomplete. And McKinney Boyd comes up with a defensive stop.
Good pressure there by Trey Lawrence. He has 2 sacks on the year, and he was all over Dowd, forcing that incompletion as he was throwing against his body. And that's a turnover on downs for the Allen Eagles.
Yeah, Jaden Davis was running wide open about the numbers over there. But like you say, Dowd running for his life. He's left-handed going right. Couldn't get it gathered up to hit Davis, who was open.
Shout out to Mama Wig, Coach Wigington's mom. She's out there watching the game tonight. We love you, Lou. Thanks for tuning in and watching the broadcast of Allen Eagle football from Lampasas. 1st and 10. Broncos go empty set. Johnson at quarterback. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Here comes the blitz. Allen sacks the quarterback down in the backfield. That's Josh Palmer, along with a couple of others. Who you get those numbers?
Tim Drake got back there.
Tim Drake.
And Aaron Langston, the junior who comes up from the GV, was in there and made first contact on the Allen defense.
Well, Coach Hargis told me at pregame that he was going to get playing time. They brought him up this week.
And he made a difference right there. He was underneath everyone, got wrapped up in the legs of the quarterback before the rest of them came in to clean it up.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter here. We're Allen 14, McKinney Boyd 0. We'll take a quick break. Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Spazzo, Allen's family-owned neighborhood Italian restaurant, offers casual dining with handcrafted meals at affordable prices, a full-service bar, an outdoor patio. Great food with excellent service makes Spazzo the place for watching Allen Eagle football. Located on West McDermott, check out the website for online orders, pickup, and delivery options. SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. That's SpazzoRestaurantBar.com. Proud sponsors of Allen Eagle football.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live, Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field. And if you hadn't been with us, home ball games, we do the audio broadcast. We do an interaction broadcast where we can we have fun with it. I hope you guys have fun with it. But, the district asked us not to show the game at home. They want to get people in the stands and out and watch the ball game. And, Kerry, that's great. I love for people to come out.
It's the right thing to do.
Love for you guys watching us if you can't come out. So here we go. Second down. 15. Ball at the 23 for Boyd. Handoff right up the middle. No, nothing on that one.
Goodness.
That was Washington on the carry. It looked like Williford was on the stop.
I believe he was.
And no gain on the play.
Another tackle for loss for Wilford. He comes in with 2. I think he's had 2 tonight.
Third down and long for McKinney Boyd. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Boyd going from our left to right in this second quarter. Now Boyd slowed it back down. I don't know if they know what they want to do. They slow it down, speed it up. Here we go. Snap back. Johnson throws out in the flat, complete. That's that tunnel screen. And a short gain by the receiver. Is that 14?
It was, and 14 isn't. He's had a couple catches. That's Hudson Drake.
Okay.
He's a third. Mike, he's been playing a long time.
Yeah, I thought he was a 4-year starter. His dad used to be the head coach.
Don Drake, our good friend, yep.
He's switched offense, defense. He's played just about everything. I don't think it's a challenge. I don't think he has to play everything, but he sure does end up in all kinds of spots for Boyd.
He got back to the original line of scrimmage for 4th and 10.
Punt team out on the field. Caleb Smith back for the Allen Eagles around the Allen 40-yard line. Snap up. Here comes the heat. They almost got that one. Caleb comes up. Another short kick. And this time it takes a nice McKinney Boyd roll.
Yeah, they get about 15 yards on that roll there after he gets by Caleb.
All the way to the 26 of Allen.
44 yards on the punt after the roll. So Aiden Chow, I'm not going to say he got lucky because he got it away. That was the thing on that. As a punter, that snap was really, really high, and he had to go flag it down, avoid the pressure, and get a good punt off, and he did all 3, and it results in a nice flip of the field for Boyd again.
Down at quarterback, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Jaden Hambrick comes on the field, checks in the ball game in the backfield. Jeremiah Dow was going, hey, I don't have a back. 2-by-2 set. Throw out in the flat, complete. LeBron Bauer on the reception, and LeBron may get a yard.
They're going to
give him positive.
Where he caught it,
yeah,
that
was a generous spot for LeBron.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking
he went down on the knee when he caught it there.
If you're thinking, why is he out there? Well, that's his 3rd catch of the season for now 12 yards. It is a wrinkle that the Allen Eagles can use.
Second down, 7. 29-yard line of Allen. Eagles going from right to left. Dowd at quarterback, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Dowd up the middle. Quarterback draw. He's at midfield. Oh, it's a foot race. He's at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. He takes it to the house.
That was a pure zone read by Dowd. We hadn't seen that. We've seen the quarterback draw. That was a straight zone read.
Mike, he turned the speed on. We didn't know he could run that fast, but I guess if you got some guys chasing you, you can speed it up. Well, what a run by Dowd.
71 yards. He had 82 yards rushing coming into the game. He just almost doubled it on one play.
Extra point team out. Preston Hurlis, the kicker. Jack McDonald, the snapper. Ethan Nava, the holder. Snap back, placement down, kick is up, it's good. Makes the score Allen 21, McKinney Boyd 0. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
At Soul Man's, barbecue is our passion. We serve fresh sides made every morning, like our spicy potatoes, savory fried okra, and fried cabbage. Then we slow cook our mouth-watering brisket over hickory wood using a time-honored family recipe. And we're never stingy with our meat. Dine in or let us cater your next event. We'll satisfy your appetite. Soul Man's Barbecue, raising the bar since 1974.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're back. Score 21 for the Eagles, 0 for the Broncos. And Jeremiah Dowd just electrified this booth. What a run by Jeremiah.
That's 2 plays, 74 yards, brought to you by Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions, capped off by the 71-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Dowd. Needless to say, his longest of the season, only his 3rd touchdown rushing of the season.
Preston Hurlis tees it up for the Eagles, kicks it out of the back of the end zone. The Broncos will start at their 25-yard line. Mark Mason watching the ball game with us tonight from Allen, as well as, well, I had Kirby Morton here somewhere. He's over on Stacy and Waters. Danny Stedham. Danny, my old friend from Henderson who lives in Allen. He's watching the ball game from Washington, Indiana. He's with us almost every week. Grace Hinzerling. She's up in Kansas. She travels a lot,
She does. She used to call from contact us from Columbia each week. Columbia, the country.
The country, yeah. Not
the
town.
City in Missouri.
Yeah,
or in southeast Texas.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Broncos throw out in the flat, complete, and the Broncos have a first down. Gain of 12 on the play.
It's A.J. Stewart who got that.
That's his 3rd catch of the ball game. Nice run after the catch.
Kai Wheaton finally heads him up, but Kai didn't like that. He got kind of rolled a bit.
Yeah.
And so Timothy Karsholt, I hope I'm saying that right. He's in at quarterback now, number 2. And he threw the pass that was completed out in the flat. I believe that's number 8.
No, it's still Major Smith.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're right. Tim Karsholt is in, but he's a slot receiver.
So number 8, Smith, back at quarterback, takes over for Johnson. Smith, throw, and it is way out of bounds. The heat was coming. Devin Palmer along with Josh Shaw. You see those guys coming at you, you're going to get rid of the ball.
That's right.
Threw it way over Peyton Kirilovich's head intentionally. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing. Lived to see another day, 2nd and 10.
Broncos go 2 by 2. Smith at quarterback, Washington in the backfield. Nope, take that back. 27's in the backfield, and that's Stewart. Stewart plays receiver, and in the backfield, they just kind of move these guys around. Handoff Stewart hit at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. Big bodies up front. Palmer was at the bottom of that pile, along with Caleb Johnson, Josh Shaw.
Small loss on the play, 3rd down and 10.5, you could call it. The Allen Eagle defense on 3rd down this season at 22% allowed. That is tremendous. And that's after playing against an outstanding Prosper team that only went 3 for 9 against the Allen Eagles last week.
Broncos 3rd down and 10, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Smith at quarterback. Movement up front, flag comes out, and that's going to be against the Broncos.
Josh Shaw nearly beat the ball back there.
Penalty marked off against the Broncos.
Allen leading 21-0, 8:06 to go in the first half. Boyd facing a giant 3rd down.
3 by 1 set, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Boyd going from left to right. Ball on the far hash from us. 3 receivers come to the wide side of the field toward the Allen bench. Stewart in the backfield, Smith at quarterback. Snap back, Smith looks, throws, incomplete.
It's actually a really good pass, and it was knocked away last second by Josiah Gibson. The intended receiver was Peyton Kirilovich, who has 16 catches on the season, one of their longer pattern receivers, and he got downfield and was kind of open, Mike.
Yeah, a little bit. And,
Josiah closed it down.
Brings up 4th down. Caleb Smith back for the Allen Eagles. Punt team is out. Caleb stands around the Allen 40-yard line. Snap back, high snap. No rush this time. Eagles trying to get a return. Smith has a fair catch signal. No return on the play. The Eagles will start at their 32-yard line.
Yeah, Major Smith, he kind of drops down sidearm sometime unnecessarily, throw the ball.
Ray and Mindy Lopez, they're listening from Oregon tonight. And, Richard Glenn's wondering why we didn't dress up, Kerry. I told you guys.
I know.
I don't know. What's that? Okay. First and 10, Allen.
I was hoping you wouldn't tell me to.
Snell in at quarterback. That's Ty Snell, the freshman. Throw out in the flat, complete. And is that the big guy? Jaden Davis comes up with the catch.
Yes, it is.
Short gain on the play. Jaden H-back came out of the backfield, made the catch. Eagles up, quick tempo. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Ball's at the 41-yard line of balance. Snell drops, looks. Snell has a receiver. Carter Harris has it. And he is going to be taken down around the 10-yard line. First and 10, Allen. And Harris got behind the defensive back. The defensive back made a great stop to keep Harris from breaking into the end zone.
That was Keelan Rouse Shaw. He was able to make up some ground while the ball was in the air. Harris was behind him.
50 yards on that play to Carter Harris.
Good throw by Snell. Dropped it in there.
So they spot the ball just inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for Allen. Harris splits right side. Abercrombie and Samaji Johnson go left side. Spriggs in the backfield. Spriggs on the carry. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Allen Eagles. Lyndon Spriggs takes it in from about 10 yards out.
Then we're going to say he took it to the house because we've talked about that twice, and it comes from the Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday Realtors.
Yeah, exactly.
John and Nikki Butcher, you can take it to the house when you're on this broadcast, and thanks to them, they do.
And if you have any real estate need, you just call the Butcher Group. Extra point team is out. Preston Hurlis, the kicker. Snap back. Kick is up. It's good. Makes the score Allen 28. Broncos 0. It's Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Robert Boone, your hometown Allstate agent in Allen since 2001, providing exceptional customer care with the knowledge and understanding of the Allen community, offering competitive rates and discounts for all of your insurance needs. Located at the northwest intersection of Allen Exchange Parkway in Allen. Call to request an appointment at 972-678-2082. That's 972-678-2082. Robert Boone Allstate, a proud sponsor of Allen High School football. Go Eagles!
Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and a quick drive. Ty Snell comes in at quarterback. First time we've seen him tonight. And completes a couple of passes and a quick drive.
It is. And it's brought to you by Infusa Lounge, the scoring summary. And it was 3 plays going 63 yards. A lot of it through the air with Ty Snell throwing it to Carter Harris for 50, but capped off by a 10-yard touchdown run by Lyndon Spriggs. And the Allen Eagles are up 28-0.
Sam Smata tees it up this time for the Allen Eagles. Eagles kicking from our right to left in the second quarter. 6:32 to go in the first half. Short kick picked up by Stewart, and he's going left side. He turns the corner down the sidelines in Allen territory and knocked out of bounds somewhere around the Allen 40. And a big return.
Big return and no flags on the field.
And so it was a squib kick to the to our left, the Broncos' right, and Stewart took it from the Allen sideline all the way across the field, turned the corner, and the Broncos have the best field position of the night for them at the Allen 42.
The tackle is made by Samaje Johnson, who is a receiver, and he plays a lot of special teams. He fought off a couple blocks, and if it weren't for him continuing to pursue, that might have gone even farther.
First and 10. Snap. The snap back and a little juggle there, handoff, and it looked like that was Washington on the carry, and he just got smothered right when he got the ball.
Yeah, he was covered up by the gray jerseys there.
The Allen defensive front is just having their way with McKinney Boyd's offensive line.
So Beckham Parker in there on that one along with his friends.
I know his granddad's out listening to us tonight. Coach Rogers out in West Texas. Second down for the Broncos. They slow it down a little bit. Put two receivers right side. Split them out toward the Allen bench. Quarterback drops, looks, throws, and it's incomplete.
Actually open on the play was Tim Carsholt.
I knew he was
did.
out
He
there.
came back, didn't he? Yeah. You've seen him out there the whole game, but that time he was targeted, and it actually was in and out of his hands. They had found a little spot in the defense of the Allen Eagles to complete it for a first down, but no, incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Major Smith, quarterback. Broncos spread it out. Three receivers toward the Allen bench. That's the wide side of the field. One receiver splits left side. Washington in the backfield to the quarterback's right. Ball's on the far hash from us. 3rd and 10. Snap back. Quarterback looks. Here comes the heat. Wilkerson had him. Quarterback scrambles right. He got out of it, and he just throws it away in between two Allen defenders. Well, Jacoby Wilkerson had the quarterback in the backfield, and somehow Major Smith got out of that, and he rolled, and here come the rest of the Allen front, and he just throws it away.
Yeah, and he's a little slow to get up there. He got thrown to the turf hard.
Took some shots. That's Major Smith, not to be confused with Major Miller, Major Thomas.
Or Major Thomas.
Or the old West Virginia quarterback, Major Harris. You can look that one up.
And so the officials haven't started the play clock yet. I don't know what they're waiting on. Both teams are out on the field, and the play clock finally starts. Punt team is out for Boyd. Caleb Smith back for Allen. High snap. Kick is up. Smith runs, catches it on the run, and stumbles. A nice play by Stewart on the coverage.
Yeah.
Stewart just tripped Caleb and just barely got his foot, and Caleb stumbled, and the Allen Eagles is going to have the ball around the 28 of Allen. Well, Caleb had to sprint to catch that in the air. It was a short kick. He was all the way back at the 10, caught it on about the 20.
He was about to take a giant roll, so he did the right thing.
Snell back in at quarterback. He's 2 for 2 on the night passing. Two receivers right, one left. Play action. Snell throws, and he's 3 for 3. Josiah Johnson comes up with a catch on the sidelines. Gain of about 7. Out of bounds up to 35. Eagles back up on the ball. Two receivers right, one left. Harris, Smith, split right side. That's the wide side of the field. Play action again. Snell looks right, throws right, has Smith on the sidelines. A catch out of bounds at the Allen 44. First down, Allen. Move those chains.
Well, that was a long throw from the left hash out to the right side.
Let's move the chains for Boone Allstate Agency. You're right, Mike. Long way in the air on that one. Beautiful route. Nice throw.
Well, they didn't stop the clock. Clock is rolling at 4:45. Neither play they went out of bounds. They did not stop the clock. 2-by-1 set. Allen, two receivers left, one right. Snell rolls right, looks. He's going to keep it. Makes a little shake move at midfield. He picks up 9. He picks up 10. They're moving the chains.
Yeah, got the chain.
First down, Allen. Move those chains.
Move the chains for Allen Americans hockey.
Eagles go 2-by-1 set. Harris, Smith, split left side. That's the wide side of the field. Josiah Johnson goes right side. Snell, here comes the heat. He rolls, and he throws it away out of bounds, incomplete. Well, McKinney Boyd brought the heat. They brought 6 that time. Went man coverage, and Snell just didn't have time to get it out.
Yeah, James Talbot was defending on the play, or might have got, he was the one dashing in there on Snell.
Second down and 10. Carter Harris, Caleb Smith split left side, wide side of the field, ball's on the far hash. Josiah Johnson goes right side toward the Boyd bench. Snell at quarterback, here comes the heat again. Play action, throw, complete! And Josiah Johnson has it inside the 30 of McKinney Boyd, down at the 28. First down, Allen, move those chains.
There's a flag on the play, so we'll check on moving the chains. Could be a legal man downfield is the preliminary.
Well, that was quick. It was a quick slant route.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got an
nobody had time to get down there. That ball, by the way, had a vapor trail on it. He knows how to he can throw that ball hard, that Ty Snell.
Well, Josiah Johnson made a nice catch, and I really hate for that play to be negated.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a good route. He hit him right after 2 steps into the cut.
It could have been a formation or something we didn't pick up, but penalty against Allen.
Second down, 15. Clock running, 4 minutes to go in the half.
Josiah Johnson splits right side. Harris and Smith come left side. Hambrick in the backfield. Snell at quarterback. Lyndon Spriggs in the backfield. Spriggs on the carry, and he comes left. Picks up about 10, 11.
Yeah, that makes the third down a lot more reasonable.
So that was Lyndon Spriggs in the backfield. He stays in the ball game. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Allen up on the ball, quick. Spriggs has the carry, has the first down inside the 35 of McKinney Boyd.
Let's move the chains for Twin Creeks Orthopedic.
So the Eagles flip the formation. They send 2 receivers to the wide side. Now the wide side of the field is toward the McKinney bench. That's Carter Harris on the outside, Caleb Smith in the slot. Josiah Johnson splits left side. Spriggs in the backfield. Spriggs motions out. Ty Snell throws out in the flat, complete, and that's Hop. Is that Jackson Hop? It was Jackson Hop on the reception.
Tackle by Ugo Anosike.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Eagles up quick. Snell drops, looks, throws. Harris at the 5 in the end zone. Touchdown. Carter Harris catches it at the 5. High points the ball, and he takes it to the house.
The defender made a play for it, but Harris high pointed, and the defender overran it, and he just walked in after that.
Well, what a throw by Snell
That
on the
I tell
rope
you.
from the left hash all the way across the field.
A lot of these he's throwing before the receivers even out of their break.
Extra point team out. Hurlis, the kicker. McDonald, the snapper. Ethan Nava, the holder. Kick is up, and it's good. Makes the score Allen 35. McKinney Boyd 0. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
At Lobby's Pizza, you'll experience flavorsome pizzas, pastas, and more. Located at 1010 West Exchange here in Allen, Lobby's Pizza will quickly become your favorite. We have quick delivery service and takeout too. Visit our website at lobbyspizza.com and check out our menu. At our kitchen, quality is non-negotiable. Our mission is to bring the joy of a delightful meal to wherever you are. We hope to see you soon at Lobby's Pizza of Allen. Let's go Eagles!
Hey, it's Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and we're back. Eagles put 35 up, 3:11 left to go in the first half, and Ty Snell, the freshman, comes in, and he is, as the young guys would say, somebody like Todd Waters, our friend, would say, he's spinning that ball.
This scoring summary brought to you by Thrive Dental. 5 plays, and that goes 72 yards. All pass plays for Ty Snell. And finally, to Carter Harris for his touchdown, his second touchdown of the game, or his first touchdown of the game.
Sam Smata tees it up on the ground again. Stewart picks it up on the hop, and a nice little return by Stewart out near the 40-yard line of McKinney Boyd. And that's twice that Sam has put the ball on the turf. Just that little squib kick, Mike.
Yeah. Kind of wondering why they're wanting to work on that. because they're getting good returns off of it.
3 minutes, 4 seconds to go, and then we got one of the best segments coming up. People clamor each week, Kerry, to find out what's going to be on the Pickle Roofing halftime show this week.
Clamor?
They clamor.
I don't know that they're clamoring. But we'll tell you in just a second what's coming up.
1st and 10, Boyd. 2 receivers left side, 1 right side. Handoff up the middle. That's Washington.
Good, strong run.
He gets about 4 out of it. Well, the award-winning Pickle Roofing halftime show always has some stellar segments.
Well, we're going to have the stats from the first half. We're going to have scores from around the district, and we're going to show you the Boo Bowl as the Allen Eagle Escadrille is all dressed up in 650 different costumes.
Well, Scott and Macy Phillips say the Allen Eagles put up 35 in the first half. Boyd hadn't scored yet. They have a chance here with 2:25 to go. They have the ball at their 43-yard line. 2nd down and 6. And it's amazing. Suzanne, I guess it's Suzanne, and Boyd takes a timeout with 2:15. And Suzanne had just asked if they were going to get to see the Boo Bowl band during the Pickle Roofing halftime show. So, Suzanne, I guess it's Suzanne. It's Susanna.
Yep.
N-E-H. Stay tuned. You're going to see that Boo band at halftime.
They're all down in the end zone right now, and it's just so colorful down there. You don't even know who's wearing what. And Mike and I during halftime, we get distracted trying to see who is that character? Who's that wearing a banana? Yeah. You know, is that a Smurf? Yeah, I mean, I
don't see as many minions as we've had in the past.
Well, the McKinney Boyd band is actually dressed tonight. You don't usually see that. We're usually watching the Allen band one time a year around Halloween. And we hardly ever play on Halloween. What's it been, Kerry, 12 years? Since we actually played?
Yeah, 12 years. You're right, yes.
And but the Allen band, and so tonight both bands are dressed up, and it's a spectacular sight in the end zone. Did you get that?
I got that.
Just check it.
We'll give it back.
2nd down and 6. Smith throws out in the flat, complete. But right there on the stop, that was Kai Wheaton. And the receiver, B.J. Dixon, picks up a couple of yards, and Wheaton just wrapped him up after the catch.
Yeah, they keep the clock running, but now we got the mandatory 2-minute timeout.
Shout out to Hair by Brittany. She's listening to us tonight and at the salon. So if you need some hair stuff done, give Hair by Brittany a call, and she works late, even on Friday nights. So there we go.
I'm not sure I'll get there in time, but others of you can.
Well, that's the 2-minute stoppage. We're going to keep it right here. Got to give a shout-out to Rodney Hartfield from Texarkana, Texas. That's Jaden Davis's granddad. He's tuned in with us tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Rodney, up in Texarkana. Hope that's the Texas side of Texas. And if it's not, that's okay.
It doesn't matter. Jaden had his first pass breakup of the season earlier because there was a ball that was going to be intercepted that he managed to turn offense into defense and knock it away.
Broncos out, 3rd down and about 2. They can get a first down here, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Quarterback Smith on the keeper. Flag comes out, and that's going to be against the Allen defender. They tried to wrap Smith up, grabbed the face mask, drove Smith out of bounds. He would not have had the first down. He was going to lose about 4 yards on that. And Beckham Parker, Tim Drake, Josh Shaw, those guys were just all right there. And I didn't see Devin Palmer. I didn't see which one got the hand up in the face mask, but that's what it looked like from here.
Kind of surprised they didn't get a flag on the sideline. They ran him out of bounds pretty strongly, but I guess they didn't put him down on the ground.
Yeah, and you're right, Mike. They never put him on the ground. So I think that would have done it, though. If he'd have fallen down with his head flying backwards, it would have counted. But instead, it still is 15 yards against the Allen defense, and now Boyd will be at the 38-yard line, 1:52 to go in the half.
1st and 10, Boyd spreads it out, empty formation. 3 receivers left side, wide side of the field, 2 receivers right. Smith throws, has a receiver, incomplete. Had a receiver, B.J. Dixon's flying down the sidelines. Marcus Johnson in at quarterback, and the heat was coming. He just put that one up and said, here, incomplete. Wasn't a chance anybody was catching that. I think the closest one was Jeff Chaney, stadium manager, on the sidelines down here.
And he wasn't ready, I could tell.
2-by-2 set, 2nd and 10. Johnson at quarterback, throws deep. Dixon, the intended receiver, bump on the play. The Allen defender, Dom Butler, bumped Dixon around the 10. Flag comes out in the secondary, and that's probably going to be against Allen.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised because he was looking back at the ball, and the receiver ran into him as much as he bumped the receiver.
It was also, could say, uncatchable.
They're going to shake it off. You're right, Mike. They're going to wave that one off after conferring. No harm, no foul, no flag on the play.
So not only very limited contact, but uncatchable, and that's enough to go ahead and pick that flag up. Third down and 10.
Coach Johnson on the other side, Stu Johnson, head coach of McKinney Boyd, along with Tony Johnson, the defensive coordinator, and Aaron Saws, the offensive coordinator. They didn't appreciate the flag being picked up.
Oh, no, I don't think they would.
But it brings up 3rd down and 10. And now McKinney Boyd is going to take that timeout. They had 2 left, 1:40 to go in the quarter. And you know, Mike, you've been on both sides of the field. You're over there, and you see the flag come out. Your player got bumped. Everybody saw that, and the officials pick it up. Well, obviously, you're going to want the call.
Well, we had a good angle on it, but like I say, the good thing was the defender was looking back and he was playing the ball too. That's what they always say. If you just have if you try to face guard or you grab the receiver, you're going to get it called. But if you're looking back and playing the ball, then you got a 50-50 chance too.
Shout out to our good friend Leonard Harlow. Leonard, thanks for staying with us tonight. And we appreciate you. We love you, man. We're sending prayers and thoughts, and I'm going to come visit you real soon. That's our good friend Russ Harlow's dad. Boyd, 3rd down and 10. They spread it out, empty formation. Johnson at quarterback. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Snap back. Johnson, here comes the heat. Throw, he got the pass off, complete in the flat, and the receiver got taken down from behind by the big guy, number 99, Palmer. Palmer rushed the quarterback, and he got out in the flat in time to tackle the receiver. The receiver weighs about $150, and Palmer lands on him from behind.
Final timeout called by Boyd, I believe. Or maybe it was called by Allen. I do not know. No, it's called by Boyd. Allen still has all 3 of theirs. It's going to be 4th down and 6 from the 34-yard line.
Well, Kerry, there was no volleyball tonight.
I know why.
We usually have some volleyball, but
it was last night, and I'm going to give you an update on what happened.
So come back here during the Pickle Roofing halftime show, find out about what happened at the volleyball game last night.
It was the playoffs, by the way. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, first round of the playoffs.
You got to come back and listen to that. 4th down. McKinney Boyd has the ball at the Allen 34. 4th down and 6. Boyd trailing 35-0 in the first half. 1:33 to go in the half. 2-by-2 formation. The ball on the far hash from us. Johnson rolls right. He looks. He's scrambling. Here comes the heat. He throws it End zone, nobody there, incomplete. And the Allen Eagles will take over.
Beckham Parker absolutely flying at the quarterback. He gets the hurry, his 5th of the season, and that also forces the incompletion, Mike.
Yeah, he came through, and he was giving chase there.
You know, his granddad tunes in out from West Texas, the old coach out there, Coach Rogers, and Mike, his grandson's one of those guys that we say he's got a motor. He doesn't stop. He plays hard every down, every play.
I bet Marcus Johnson could hear him breathing behind him there.
Dowd back in at quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Spriggs in the backfield. Spriggs out of the backfield and throw from Dowd, incomplete. Spriggs was right on the sidelines. Dowd tried to get it to him, but a nice defensive play out there. Knocked the ball away, incomplete pass.
Good defense by Kalen Gunter, the sophomore.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for Allen. Ball at the 34 of the Eagles. Eagles go empty formation. Dowd at quarterback, receivers right, receivers left. Dowd throws in the flat. This time Spriggs has it. That time he lined up in the slot. Empty set. Made the catch, out of bounds. Gain of about 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for Allen. Hey, give a shout out to Jesse from Amarillo. He's out there listening to us tonight and want to send prayers and thoughts. Jesse's been under the weather and hope he gets better soon. Handoff, Spriggs right up the middle, trying to get the 1st down, and it's going to be close.
I think they're going to give it to him.
Okay, move those chains.
Move the chains for Soul Man's Barbecue.
Got that right foot spot to move it.
2 receivers right, 1 left. 1st and 10, Allen. Dowd drops, looks, throws deep. Harris, the intended receiver, and it's incomplete. And Dowd just roared back and let it go. And it went from about the 35 of Allen to the 5 of McKinney Boyd in the air, and just overthrew everybody.
I believe running stride for stride with him, if I have it right, B.J. Dixon might be playing 2 ways.
Yeah.
And that's about the best guy to be covering him, and he got out there in actually a great position.
James Talbot might have been back there too. They got a lot of players going both ways.
2nd and 10, 2-by-1 set. Allen, Dowd drops, looks. He's going to scramble. He's taking off down the sidelines and out of bounds in McKinney Boyd territory around the 46. And that's going to move those chains again for the Eagles.
Let's move the chains for Allen Flower Shop.
Clock is rolling. Dowd went out of bounds, but the clock's rolling. Well, they stopped it at 48 seconds. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Dowd drops, looks, throws, has Harris on the far sidelines. Harris makes a move down the sidelines, tripped up inside the 20, inside the 15. Flag comes out at the end of the play. Well, Carter made the catch. He spun around toward the sidelines. The defender just couldn't get him. He goes down the sidelines. The safety comes over, makes a stop. Flag comes out at the end. I think that's going to be face mask.
Yeah, Yvonne Evans.
37 seconds left in the half. Allen has the ball. Spotted just inside the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Allen Eagles. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Jaden Davis H-back left. Empty formation, Dowd at quarterback. Snap back, Dowd looks, throws, corner of the end zone, caught by Caleb. Oh, he's just short of the goal line. Out of bounds, inside the 1. That was Spriggs, not Caleb Smith. It was number 2, not 3. Spriggs comes back to the backfield. Clock's rolling, 32 seconds. Snap back, handoff Spriggs, left side touchdown. Lyndon Spriggs goes in at 28 seconds to go in the half. Touchdown, Allen Eagles.
Well, when Spriggs caught that on the 1, Josiah Johnson was at the back corner of the end zone.
Well, and Mike, you're right. I thought that's where he was going to throw it.
Yeah.
Josiah was open in the corner, but instead he threw it down to Spriggs, and the Eagles are on the scoreboard right before the half ends. Extra point team out. Preston Hurlis, the kicker. Ethan Nava, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. Kick is up. It's good. Makes the score Allen 42. Boyd 0. It's Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Welcome to Infusia Lounge Wellness Spa, your destination for IV therapy, peptides, and functional medicine. We help restore your energy, balance hormones, reduce inflammation, and perform at your best. And because we believe in supporting our community, students and teachers enjoy exclusive discounts. At Infusia Lounge, we enhance physical endurance, mental clarity, and academic performance so you can thrive in and outside of the classroom. Located at 190 East Stacy Road, Suite 1720 in Allen, Texas, or online at infusialounge.com.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton, Thomas Paxton, Peyton Barclay down on the field getting some great shots for us. The Allen Eagles on the board. Kerry, what a nice drive. Jeremiah Dowd comes back in at quarterback after Ty Snell had led the Eagles to 2 touchdown drives. Jeremiah's back.
And this is brought to you by Spazzo's Restaurant. The scoring summary goes 8 plays, 66 yards. Like you said, Dowd back into the game, and it's capped off by the second touchdown of the game on the ground by Lyndon Spriggs. A 1-yard plunge, and the Allen Eagles are up 42-0.
I wonder why we call it a plunge. It's always like that way.
I don't know.
I mean, he didn't really dive.
No, he didn't.
But, you know, that's usually what announcers say. I know we're not the normal announcing group. But
well, you never know what we're going to say.
Exactly. I think that's why people tune in. What's Coach going to say next? It ain't no telling. 1st and 10, Boyd. 28 seconds to go until we get to the Pickle Roofing halftime show. Snap back, and the quarterback's just going to take the knee, let this one run out. And the Boyd won't have to take another snap there. They can go in at halftime.
Really didn't need to lose any more yardage.
And what a side in the end zone. Chad, cut it to the end zone real quick, and we can see both bands down there all assembled in their costumes. What a great sight as the Allen Eagles go off the field, and we see both bands. And I'm not as good as this as Keith Paxton. We're going to get Keith down here on the camera so you guys can really see what's going on. But there's the McKinney Boyd band coming out on the field for their halftime show. There's the Allen Eagle band, the Boobo band, all dressed up and waiting for their turn, their action on the field. So it's going to be a fun halftime. Pickle Roofing halftime show here. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Chicken and Pickle isn't one thing, it's everything. Elevated eats from a chef-driven menu meet friendly competition with pickleball and yard games. Come experience what will quickly become your favorite local hang, an anytime spot with everything to do. We love serving up great memories and great food made right here in our kitchen. We also offer event and catering packages which are versatile, delicious, and designed to wow your guests. We are located at 1221 Johnson Road in Allen, where food and fun spill onto the court.
Weber Agency Insurance and Risk Solutions of Allen and Austin proudly supports the Allen Eagles. With more than 25 years of experience, we offer all lines of personal and business insurance. Our agency has one of the highest client retention rates among all of our companies. We truly enjoy building lifelong professional and personal relationships with our clients. We offer personalized, friendly service for all our customers. For more information, contact Brandon at 469-500-0771 or on our website at webersure.com. Let's go Eagles.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
And we're back here at Allen Eagle Stadium. It's the Pickle Roofing halftime show. I'm Kerry Lowry along with Mike Farish, and our score here in Allen is Allen 42, Boyd 0. The McKinney Boyd band is out there right now, so that is when we're going to take advantage and go ahead and let you know some stats and scores and all that we can. We're going to actually get some scores if we can, Mike, from the first half, and we'll also get some stats for you from this game. And then we'll talk about, we'll have Where Are They Now? Brought to you by the Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday Realtors. We'll give you an update on the volleyball team who played their first round playoff game last night. Was it their last playoff game? You'll find out in just a second. So, and then that's pretty much it. That covers it all. That's what we're going to do.
Well, we'll see if our stats are up to date here. And Allen 16 first downs, Boyd 3. Allen's nearly 400 yards. They got 386 yards of offense in the first half. Boyd's got 36. And Allen, I didn't remember them missing this many passes, but they're 14 of 24 passing for 209 yards. And they've got 177 yards rushing on 14 rushing attempts. So that's pretty good. That's over 10 yards of running attempt. And I don't remember breaking any runs that long.
Well, that was a J.D. Dowd 71-yard touchdown run, right?
Well, but this says rushing, 14 carries for 177 yards. Huh. Who knows? Very clean game. Allen's got 2 penalties for 19 yards. Boyd's got 3 for 17. Boyd turned the ball over one time. That led to an Allen touchdown that first series. Allen has not turned the ball over yet.
Individually, the Allen Eagles have had both quarterbacks in there. Jeremiah Dowd is 8 out of 17, 105 yards. That's under 50% for him, which is very rare. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Ty Snell was very hot, 6 out of 7 for 104 yards and a touchdown. So yardage about the same. Might see a lot of Ty Snell in that second half. And running the ball was spread around a lot of guys, Mike.
You bet. Of course, Jeremiah Dowd, first time we've seen him run like that. He had 4 carries for 89 yards. There's a big segment there. And a touchdown. Lyndon Spriggs, 7 carries for 46, 2 touchdowns. Samaya Johnson, 1 carry for 22. I don't remember that one. I'd have to go back. And then Ty Snell, 1 carry for 10. And Jaden Hambrick, 1 for 10.
Excellent averages, by the way. Yes, you heard a lot of 1 for 10 and 1 for 18. They're averaging 12.6 yards a rush, the Allen Eagles are. So that credit to that offensive line for plowing the way. Receiving the ball, you have Carter Harris, who averages this insane 31 yards a catch on the season on 17 catches. Well, he's upped his average, Mike, because now he has 3 for 111. He's averaging 37 tonight. And he's got a touchdown. Caleb Smith, 2 for 48 and a touchdown. Josiah Johnson, 2 for 18. Lyndon Spriggs, 2 for 11. Jackson Hopp, 1 for 6. Jaden Davis, 1 for 4. Grant Abercrombie, 1 for 4. Samad J. Johnson, 1 for 4. LeBron Bauer, 1 for 3. Yes, we had to say it all quick, so it didn't take too long. That's 9 different receivers for the Allen Eagles tonight.
You can see the McKinney Boyd band spelling out boo out there. I don't know if we've seen that before.
Meanwhile, on the side of the Boyd Broncos, only 3 first downs, 36 yards, and a lot of those were on just a couple plays.
Yeah.
And they have not been able to run the ball very well at all. 36 yards, or negative 22 for them. And they do have the 1 turnover. Marcus Johnson, 5 out of 9 for 49 yards. Major Smith, 4 out of 8 for 9 yards. Caden Washington is the only Boyd player to have positive rushing yards. He has 6 yards. 4 other guys has negative yards.
That's on 7 carries, too, so that's less than a yard a carry.
Meanwhile, receiving, you have quite a few receptions, but nothing broken. Caden Washington with his 26-yarder is the longest one. And then B.J. Dixon, A.J. Stewart, Hudson Drake, and Timothy Carsholt. And that pretty much wraps up the 386 yards for Allen, 36 for Boyd, and that's how you get to 42-0 at half.
That's right, and it's been pretty efficient by Allen. They had one, I guess, procedure penalty. But other than that, it's been a pretty clean ball game, and they've scored defensively. They sacked the quarterback and had a scoop and score. They hadn't scored on special teams yet. They've had some good yardage, good plays, but just been efficient, moving up and down the field. Had a couple of long touchdown passes. We hadn't had the long run like we're accustomed to, but we expect a lot of substitutions here in the second half.
This is the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show. Kerry Lowry and Mike Farish. And the Allen Eagle Escadrille is coming up, and I'll give you an update. I'm going to go ahead and let you know about volleyball because there's no point in teasing this too long.
You got me on the edge of my seat.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good story. I can tell you that.
Well,
they faced off against the very powerful Coppell team in the first round. Pretty crappy draw, to be honest, for the Lady Eagles of Allen. And Allen sweeps them in convincing fashion this just yesterday. This was last night. So on a neutral court, and Allen just dominated that match, and they move on to the second round. So that is your bi-district champions, the Allen Lady Eagles.
Well, that is a big win because Coppell, they won state just a few years ago, but they're year in and year out one of the tougher teams in the area.
So they got on a roll, and you know in volleyball, its momentum is huge in volleyball because all you got to do is get going and get serving, and sometimes the other team can't do anything about it, and that's what happened for the Allen Eagles. They were able to just get going and completely blast through the Coppell Lady Cowboys. Cowgirls, sorry. So we're going to take a really short break because the Allen Eagle Escadrille is coming up. Chad's going to send us, and we're going to talk to some of our sponsors. This is the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show.
Allen Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles! Proud Allen Eagles supporters, Modern Family Vision believes that great eye care goes beyond prescriptions. It's all about how you feel from the moment you walk in through their doors. Known as a leading eye practice in Allen, Texas, they're proud to provide a warm, welcoming environment where every patient is treated like family. Their highly trained optometrists and friendly staff are dedicated to making your experience comfortable, from scheduling your exam to fitting you with stylish eyeglasses or comfortable contact lenses. They offer everything from innovative eye care and specialty treatments to flexible financial plans, ensuring quality care is always within reach. When you choose Modern Family Vision, you're choosing trusted expertise, outstanding customer service, and a lifelong partner in your family's eye health. Go to Modern Family Vision for all your eye care needs. Located at 906 West McDermott, Suite 106, directly behind the Chick-fil-A on the northwest corner of McDermott and 75. You can also go online for more information by going to modernfamilyvision.com. Let's go Eagles!
One town. One school. One location. One community. One family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You've got the hometown advantage of Rodenbos.
Hey, Allen Eagles! In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
We're back here at Allen Eagle Stadium. Kerry Lowry and Mike Farish on the Pickle Roofing halftime show, with Keith Paxton running the camera and Chad Price running the sound and keeping us on the air. 42-0 our score. The Allen Eagles lead the Boyd Broncos. You can see the Talonets out there right now. One of the captains of the Talonets is dressed like Alexander Hamilton, and I don't know that I've ever seen Hamilton move like that. So that it's kind of freakish to look at. But great, you can see all the colors there, and just what makes this night so special. They call it the Boo Bowl, and you see why. You got, what did you say, Mike? There's a bunch of Ronald McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's a Winnie the Pooh.
I see Tigger, some Teletubbies.
I mean, this is what it's all about. For, you know, they just finished. They might not be completely finished with Bantober, which is the, you know, all the contests. They're all in a row, and they might be completed with that. So they're just, this is fun. This is their let the hair down, if you want to call it that, and relax. And so the Allen Eagle Escadrille is coming up. We did cover volleyball, right? For anybody that missed it, the volleyball team played in the first round of the playoffs after being co-district champions, by the way. Remember last week we talked about them. They had won, and they did tie Plano West they split with Plano West in the two games they played each other, and it was Plano West and Allen who split the district title. District champion Allen Lady Eagles, and then they defeated Coppell in the first round of the playoffs.
Not only that, you said they swept them in 3 games.
They swept them in 3 games.
That is something else.
And each game wasn't, the closest one was 25-20. I think there was a 25-12 mixed in. It was definitely a dismantling, and the momentum is all on the side of the Allen Lady Eagles. We do not know their opponent just yet, unless anybody wants to jump on the chat for YouTube and let us know. But we're going to throw it down here. There's the green Teletubby, I see. And we're going to throw it down there onto the field. There's a Mr. Potato Head. And it's going to be the Allen Eagle Escadrille in the Boo Bowl, an annual classic. and that's the Allen Eagle Escadrille. They're doing their UIL routine, their entire show, wearing Halloween costumes. I'm distracted. Clearly they're not. They can still do it all. So this is the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show. Kerry Lowry, Mike Ferris. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be Where Are They Now? And scores from around the district.
"45 years ago, our family raised the bar on barbecue. We didn't change with the times because we prize family, tradition, and value above all else, and never ever being stingy with our meat. Soul Man's Barbecue, raising the bar since 1974.
Ana Sophia's Mexican Grill has some of the best Mexican food around. Come and enjoy some carne asada, brisket tacos, shrimp enchiladas, and more of authentic Mexican flavors. And if you have a big event coming up, they even have a full catering menu. We have a family-friendly atmosphere and promise you will not be disappointed. Located at 1328 West McDermott Street, Suite 260 in Allen. Also check out our Instagram and online at AnaSophiasMexicanGrill.com. Come and let us know that the old coach sent you. Vamos Águilas, go Eagles!
The Butcher Group of Ebby Halliday is a real estate business focused on putting our clients' needs first. Our job is to make sure you buy right and then sell for the maximum dollar. Not all agents and companies are equal, so let us show you why we are right for you. We are full service, full-time, and experts at what we do. Let us take your stress away and help you with your real estate needs. Contact the Butcher Group 214-415-9787 or at www.butchergrouphomes.com, www.butchergrouphomes.com, and go Eagles!
Twin Creeks Orthopedics and Regenerative Clinic of Allen provides expert, compassionate care for patients of all ages. Our team specializes in non-surgical treatments to relieve pain, restore function, and enhance mobility. We have the expertise to address various conditions like joint pain, neck and back pain, even arthritis. Whether an athlete recovering from an injury or just someone experiencing pain, let Twin Creeks Orthopedics help you. Call us at 469-342-3383 and book your appointment today. Twin Creeks Orthopedics is a proud Allen Eagle supporter on the Old Coach broadcast.
Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery is your one-stop shop for all your Allen Eagles official gear, featuring the largest assortment of Allen Eagle merchandise anywhere, including Nike, Under Armour, and many other featured apparel brands. They have a large selection of t-shirt graphics and headwear, as well as decals, flags, and many other fun non-apparel Eagle items. They can also handle all of your class t-shirts and business needs. Located near Eagle Stadium at 705 North Greenville Avenue, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, an Allen Eagle family-owned business.
Back here at Allen Eagle Stadium, it's the Pickle Roofing Halftime Show. Our score, 42-0, Allen over Boyd. I'm Kerry Lowry, along with Mike Farish, and we're closing down the final moments. You got to see the Escadrille. We told you about the volleyball team. We went over some stats from the first half. They only have two things left on our agenda. We have the Where Are They Now? And we have some scores from around the district. Why don't you hit the scores, Mike?
Okay, tonight some things are being decided. Plano's playing Rock Hill, and right now Rock Hill is leading Plano 10-0. Plano East, who's had a down year, is leading McKinney 14-3. Last night, Prosper defeated Princeton 59-21. They played on Thursday night. So where does that leave the district? Well, Plano could end up 4-4 if Rock Hill wins. Rock Hill would be 4-3, and I'm not sure who they had the last week of the season. And then Plano West, they're open tonight. They could be 4-3, but they have Prosper next week in the last week of the season. So
Rock Hill has a winnable game. I don't remember who it is. If it's, but it's one of the. It might be McKinney, but it's a winnable game that they have, or it's Boyd. I'm not sure, but Rock Hill. If they were in a position where if they could win out like a month ago, then they would be in the playoffs, and that's what's happening right now. If they lose tonight, though, there's trouble.
And that's exactly what Rock Hill did last year. I believe they beat Plano this week, and then when Plano didn't play that 10th week, Rock Hill, I believe, beat McKinney. I can look these up here, but I thought that they beat McKinney the last week of the season last year to get in.
we're going to have Where Are They Now, brought to you by the Butcher Group of Ebby Holiday Realtors, where we go and find an old, they're not old, but, a former.
Previous
Allen Eagle football player. Sometimes we branched into other sports, but we're sticking with football in this one. Player from recent that you might remember, Kavion Sibley, running back who had a devastating knee injury on national TV against Geyer one year, 2 years ago. And he managed to, heal. And I don't know if you remember, but we talked about him on the very first game of our broadcast season. And we said, hey, he had one carry for 75 yards and a touchdown in his game. And we thought, oh, that's really nice that he got a carry. Well, things have progressed and escalated very quickly for Kavion Sibley because he's up to 878 yards and 9 touchdowns. He's averaging 110 yards a game. He does play in JUCO, as they call it, junior college in California for Riverside Community College. But that's how you get noticed, Mike, is you put up numbers and you play well. And you have Allen next to your name helps. And you probably get noticed by somebody at the big universities, and he might get a shot. He's number 5 in the entire conference in rushing this season.
Yeah, Kavion, like you say, probably taken him well over a year to come off that knee injury. As we look around the district here, Rock Hill, if they hang on to beat Plano, then they have McKinney the 10th week of the season, the last game. And so they definitely could get in the playoffs.
Well, that's the Pickle Roofing halftime show. It's about time to bring the coach back in because we're going to get ready for the second half kickoff. So we covered all the elements there. The volleyball team did win. We'll try to keep you posted. Maybe somebody will chime in and let us know when their next game is because that happened last night. So they might not have set
their opponent's probably playing right now.
That's
somewhere.
probably true. So I'm glad they played last night so we could give them the praise that they deserve. And now Coach is back.
Coach, we're back.
No, Coach is not back. He's just, you can see him. I promise.
So, Coach, I'm back. Great halftime shows. The Allen Eagles out on the field and getting ready for the kickoff for the second half. And Keith Paxton's going to get these cameras lined up for us. And we're going to be back out. Great halftime show, guys. As always, Pickle Roofing halftime show with Mike and Carrie. Boo Band. I was getting text during the halftime. They were going like, bring on the band. Yeah. Bring the band. We want the band. And you guys did a great job covering that. So,
okay, this is the second half kickoff coming up. I'm not sure how many. If you really like your Allen Eagle starters, I'm not sure you'll see them a lot in the second half, but looks like for the second half kickoff, you're going to see them.
LeBron Bauer, Caleb Smith back deep for the Allen Eagles. And as you can hear the background noise, that's not the band still screaming. That's our crowd mic. It's on the fritz a little bit and needs some work, but short kick. And this is going to go out of bounds, and flag comes out. The Allen Eagles will start from the 30-yard line. Shout-outs tonight, Jerry and Carrie Best. Mike, Jerry Best, time for the wrestling season to start.
Yeah, it's about to start up here.
And that's our good friend, the head coach here in Allen, head wrestling coach. And, he's had a pretty good career from being a guy from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's true.
We love you, Jerry. Carrie out in Lake Texoma tonight, listen to the broadcast. Shout out to the Schiller clan, or at least part of the Schiller clan. Rodney, Teresa, and then Valerie. They're handing out. Did you know it's Halloween?
It is. It's Halloween. I could tell because the Boo Bowl.
And a lot of people are at home handing out candy tonight.
Yeah.
So just save some of that for the coach, if you would. So Chad Wilkinson, our super fan, he's been with us tonight. And Chad had a little Halloween fun earlier. We love you, Chad. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast of Allen Eagle football with the coach. And so Allen declined the penalty, and they're going to make McKinney Boyd re-kick. So here we go. Second kick of the second half. 5 yards marked off against McKinney Boyd.
No, that it should be. And the kicker said, no, I'll go ahead and tee it up where it's supposed to. No, you have to come back. It's the 35-yard line. So now they're back at, I think this is where college kicks off.
I think so, most of the time, unless there's a penalty. David Snyder listening to us out in Utopia, Texas. And love Utopia. There's a movie about Utopia way back in the day.
Yeah,
so
golf movie.
Here we go. Caleb Smith, LeBron Bauer back for the Allen Eagles. Short kick and fair catch signal on the far sideline by Josiah Johnson. And late, a hard hit on the sidelines. Kerry, did you see that flag come out?
I did see the flag. I also saw the hit, and it was Jaden Hambrick, whose coverage guy came down, and Hambrick kind of did what Hambrick does and kind of knocked him into next week. And I'm not sure if that's what happened or it was a follow-up confrontation after that.
Well, a flag is out on the far side of the field. We're going to see what that is all about. So we've had one play and 2 flags. How's that?
Yeah, after a pretty clean first half, wasn't it, Mike?
Yes, it was. There's only a couple of penalties. Kerry, I'm trying to do a little research here. If I can read my bracket right, it looks like Allen may be playing Arlington Martin next week for the second round.
Oh, okay, in volleyball. Excellent.
Shout out to Marianne and Bob Knott. And they're out there watching us tonight, as well as Paula Holder. So the penalty was against the Allen Eagles. 15 yards marked off at the end of the play. Dead ball. And the Allen Eagles will start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2 receivers right. That's toward the Allen bench. Eagles going from left to right. Dow throws out in the flat. Incomplete. Caleb Smith, the intended receiver. And that was a low ball. They was low and outside. Caleb trying to go down and catch it off the turf.
Yeah,
couldn't come up with it.
Would have lost a couple of yards if he caught it.
Yeah, we're glad he dropped that one.
Eagles back up on the ball quick. Abercrombie, 1 receiver. Caleb Smith out there. Carter Harris split out to the far side of the field. Dowd, handoff, up the middle. Hambrick breaks 1 tackle across the 25, out across the 30. Strong run by Jaden. First down, Allen. Move those chains.
We're going to move the chains for Thrive Dental, but we're going to say that 8 different guys hit Jaden Hambrick on his way. One's hit him behind the line of scrimmage, and he still got 11 yards in the first down.
Ball on the right hash. Eagles going from left to right. 2 receivers go to the far side, wide side of the field. 1 receiver right. Dowd looks, throws, has Smith curl route around the 42. And Smith is tackled after the catch, but it's going to be a first down, gain of 10.
Well, Allen's really showing off Dowd's arm because they've basically have only worked the outside thirds of the field all night long, but Dowd has put it on the money each time.
Move those chains for the Allen Eagles.
Let's move the chains for Lobby's Pizza.
2 receivers right. Now the wide side of the field toward the Allen bench. Ball is on the far hash from us. Carter Harris splits left side. Hambrick in the backfield. Hambrick on the carry. Hambrick comes right side and picks up a tough 3 yards. You know, the strength of the Broncos was probably their defensive front, and the Allen Eagles' offensive lines played pretty well tonight,
yeah,
Mike.
They have. They've moved them back.
You're right. They have Oliver Bryant, Cheston Stevens, both returning starters on that defensive line.
2nd and 7, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Play action. Dowd looks, throws, has a receiver. That's Abercrombie at the 20, inside the 10. Down to about the 6. Look, out of bounds. Let's see.
They're going to say the 2.
Where is he going to stop? At the 3-yard line. Abercrombie made the catch, and he just kept running. The defensive back was on him, pulling him, and Abercrombie finally goes out of bounds at the 3. 1st and goal, Allen.
57 yards is what it looks like on that one.
Dowd, handoff, Hambrick. In the backfield, in the end zone, touchdown. Jaden Hambrick is in the end zone. Allen on the scoreboard again.
Strong run again by Hambrick. Made the last 2 yards, basically being his own blocker there.
Extra point team out. Preston Hurlis, the kicker. Ethan Nava, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. Snap back, placement down, kick is up, it's good. Makes the score Allen 48. Boyd 0. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
At Lobby's Pizza, you'll experience flavorsome pizzas, pastas, and more. Located at 1010 West Exchange here in Allen, Lobby's Pizza will quickly become your favorite. We have quick delivery service and takeout too. Visit our website at lobbyspizza.com and check out our menu. At our kitchen, quality is non-negotiable. Our mission is to bring the joy of a delightful meal to wherever you are. We hope to see you soon at Lobby's Pizza of Allen. Let's go Eagles!
It's Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and the Eagles are on the scoreboard. First possession of the second half for Allen, and 10:08 to go in the third quarter.
Scoring summary brought to you by Rodenboss, Flooring America. And it is an 80-yard drive for the Allen Eagles. After a penalty, they started at their own 20, and it didn't take them long. 5 plays, they go 80 yards, capped off by a Jaden Hambrick touchdown run, a strong run through tackles. But it was really, the big play was a 50, we're going to say 57 yards. We'll have to check that. But 57 yards to Grant Abercrombie, who hits his longest catch of the season by far.
Preston Hurlis tees it up for the Allen Eagles. Shout out to DC and Joy Collins. They're listening from Allen. And Peggy and Warren Brooks from El Dorado, Arkansas. And Hurlis kicks it into the end zone, out of bounds in the end zone, and touchback. McKinney Boyd will start at their 25-yard line.
I just got some bad news.
Okay.
Evidently, a lot of kids came to my house, and all the candy's gone. I thought I had bought enough to have some left over.
Well, Kerry.
And it's gone.
I don't know what to say.
I'm saying that maybe Kroger has it half the price tomorrow. I don't know, but we got to make up for that. I was expecting leftovers. Just like Thanksgiving, it's just a little sweeter.
1st and 10, McKinney Boyd. And they start out with Marcus Johnson at quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield with him, 1 on each side. A receiver right, a receiver split left. Snap back, Johnson, handoff, Washington hitting the backfield. Taken down in the backfield, loss of 1 on the play. Several Allen Eagles there. Matter of fact, Mike, that was a group of Allen Eagles, but what would our friend Major Thomas call them?
I think he called them a convocation.
Loss of 1.
We've still got the starters up front there, probably maybe only for this series.
Wilkinson, Palmer, among others on that stop. Hova Wilford. 2nd and 11, Boyd. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 2 backs in the backfield. Throw out in the flat. That's to the back coming out, and a nice open field tackle by Dom Butler. And Butler just upended the receiver. That was the back flaring out of the backfield. Made the catch. Butler upended him, took him down. Loss of 1, brings up 3rd down and 12.
I believe that was Shaw as a receiver. Plano is mounting their comeback against Rock Hill.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Johnson at quarterback. Washington in the backfield, 3rd and 12. Ball at the 23 of McKinney Boyd. Johnson rolls right. Here comes Wilkinson. Throw incomplete. And Jacoby was right there in the quarterback's face when he threw the ball. Receiver had a chance. He just couldn't come up with it. Brings up 4th down and 12. Punt team comes on for McKinney Boyd.
Peyton Karelovich was the intended receiver, bounced off of his hands. He would only have gotten about 2 yards, so on a 4th and 12, it would have been back to the original line of scrimmage.
Caleb Smith in the ball game for Allen, back deep, anticipating the punt around the 45-yard line of Allen. Snap back, kick is up. Short kick again, takes a bounce Takes a McKinney roll.
Well, every time.
Takes a nice McKinney roll down inside the Allen 35 to the Allen 33.
44 yards on that punt. Boy, that guy, he is a good punter. It's his second year starter as the punter, and he kicks it just short enough to where it bounces, and his coverage team's down there, and they're preventing Caleb Smith from being able to return the ball and getting about 40 yards a punt.
1st and 10, Allen. Dowd still in at quarterback. Hambrick in the backfield. Josiah Johnson splits right side along with number 83, Salman Ali. Ball on the far hash from us. Dowd throws out in the flat. Samaji Johnson has it. He makes a break for the sidelines, out of bounds around the Allen 43. That's going to be close to a first down. And let's move those chains, officials. Come on, help me out here. Thank you. There you go.
They moved the chains for Credit Union of Texas.
Ali splits left side along with Johnson. Abercrombie splits right side. Hambrick on the carry. He goes left side, going to pick up about 5. Well, here comes the scrum.
No, that's more than 5.
He's going to get a few more. And that's that old push play, Mike.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I like that or not, being an old defensive coach, because the offense gets to push until the official decides, oh, that's enough. But if the defense comes up and pushes the other way, they blow the whistle and says, hey, that's it.
Yeah,
but
forward progress.
But it helped Allen out then.
It did.
A gain of 9 on the play.
Instead of the 5. You had it called right. It's kind of stopped after 5, but you got 4 extra yards in a group of his friends.
2nd down and 1. 2 receivers right. That's Salman Ali and Samaji Johnson. Ty Snell in the ball game at quarterback. Ty takes off left side, and he's going to be taken down for a loss.
Yeah, he mishandled the snap, fumbled it, and had to chase it down, then just kept on going to the left side.
Very unusual to change quarterbacks during in the series. Usually
odd.
It's when the series is over, we let the other quarterback come in, but that time Snell came in the ball game on 2nd down, lost a couple of yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers right. That's Salman Ali, Samaji Johnson. Handoff goes to Hambrick. He comes right side. Doesn't get much on that one, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up a 4th down, around 2 for the Allen Eagles.
There's really no reason to bring in the punt team. Ethan Nava has not been out there yet in this game.
You know, Ethan hadn't played a lot this year. When he plays, he does well.
Hey, you know, he does have he has 8 punts. I don't think he's going to get all district with that, but he's got 8 punts.
4th down for Allen. 4th down and 2. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Hambrick gets the carry. Hambrick has a 1st down. Not by much, but he squeaks out about 3 yards, and they're going to move the chains.
Yeah, they bounced him sideways right at the end. It looked like he maybe wasn't going to get it.
That'll keep the clock running at 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Allen driving inside Boyd territory.
Snell at quarterback, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snell drops back, looks, throws. Abercrombie on the sidelines, and it's going to be picked off right on the sidelines. The McKinney Boyd defensive back had great positioning on Abercrombie, and it was a nice pick by the defensive back.
Charles Ego Operum caught that.
Now, if you're thinking, wow, that was good coverage, that was a good interception. That's his 5th interception of the season.
Well,
he is the shutdown corner for them.
And he's played a couple of years for them. I remember the name.
He is a quality defensive back, and that's his 5th interception. No Allen Eagle has more than 2 this season.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the 14-yard line of McKinney Boyd. A rare turnover for the Allen Eagles.
After not turning it over last week against Prosper at all.
Snap back, handoff. Smith, the quarterback, handoff to Washington, and he might get a yard. And that's being generous.
It's Dane Graham. Hadn't called that name tonight up there on the tackle.
3 receivers right. That's the wide side of the field toward the Boyd bench. 1 receiver left. Smith at quarterback. Washington in the backfield. Now Washington comes out. Empty formation. That means no backs in the backfield, just the quarterback. 3 receivers right, 2 left. 2nd down and 9. Ball on the left hash. And Smith was trying to do a double move. Ball comes out. The official says Smith was down. Smith was trying to do a double move, and before he could do the move, the Allen Eagle defensive front just swarmed him.
Yeah, you don't get 3 clutches there. He double clutched it, then he was swarmed.
Wilkerson was out there in on that.
Caleb Johnson's the one who came up with the ball, but they had already ruled the quarterback down.
And that's number 95 getting some more playing time. Aaron Langston, he's up off the JV. He had a big sack in the first half.
Sure did.
And I'm sure we're going to see a lot of him the second half. Well, Boyd ends up having to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 4:12 to go.
We're going to try to catch some of those names that are in the game now. I see number 30 in there for the Allen Eagles. That is Matthew Benyon. That's not that outrageous to see Matthew in there, but, you know, he is on a key play here, on a key drive here in the third quarter. He's in there, and we're going to make sure you let you know all the defenders that are in there, because some of those guys will not play anymore this game.
Well, yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
I doubt it. You're right.
All right.
And, you know, we've had a few question about the quarterback switching out. You know, it's good to get reps. Both those guys are quality quarterbacks. You know, we have a senior, we have a freshman, and both of them can throw the ball. They're leaders. They're athletic. And I like seeing both those guys playing.
You bet.
You know, at times you may need a little switch up, a little change. Last week, Jeremiah played the entire ball game. Ty didn't get in. Obviously, the senior had a good game against Prosper, threw for over 200 yards, but it's good to see Ty out there. Handoff coming left side, Washington, and he is just swarmed up by 5 or 6 Allen Eagles. I see Graham on the bottom of the pile. Number 25, Kerry, your favorite player.
Abuchi Makaulu, and I also saw Tani McGee. Tani McGee is a senior for the Allen Eagles, I believe, that is in there.
He is, and Benyon was in on that stop. A big drop there, loss of 7, brings up 4th down 17. The ball's at the 7, punt team out. LeBron Bauer back deep for the Allen Eagles. Here's the kick. Another nice kick. Fielded by Bauer. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, and taken down around the 21 of McKinney Boyd. A nice return by LeBron.
Yeah, as it was. And kind of wove in and out of some traffic there to get those extra yards.
Mike, we have some games. We're going to try to keep you more up on the games that are deciding the playoff spots in this district. Princeton lost last night to Prosper, which kind of puts a temporary. Yeah, you kind of, they're still in the mix, but things are dwindling for them. Rock Hill can darn near clinch with a win tonight.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Snell at quarterback, Hambrick in the backfield. Abercrombie splits right. Salman Ali, Samaji Johnson goes left side.
That was the most obvious false start I've ever seen, but nobody called it for about 3 seconds. I was like, wow, did he get away with that? So, but, hey, that's the way it is. You get in there, the chemistry's not all there for that offensive line. All kinds of new pieces, parts that are in there, and sometimes you do that.
Mike, you might be able to pick up some of those new offensive line numbers out there as we go. 2-by-1 set, 5 yards marked off against Allen. 1st down and 15 from the 26 of McKinney Boyd. Hambrick on the handoff, comes right side, turns the corner, gets inside the 10, inside the 5, and he's going to be out of bounds right inside the 5-yard line. a nice, 17, 18-yard run, Kerry?
It was.
You're the math guy.
Jake Morales was in there moving space, and Hambrick was able to get around the end because of blocks like the right tackle Jake Morales was making there.
Eagles go tight bunch. Now they spread it out. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Abercrombie right, Ali and Johnson left. Hambrick in the backfield. Hambrick on the carry. Inside the 5. Inside the goal line. Touchdown. Jaden Hambrick in the end zone. Allen Eagles on the scoreboard.
He ran behind Alex Tinsman.
Yeah, Bryce Chaikin.
That's what makes it easy when those guys are paving the way, and Jaden Hambrick gets the benefit and gets in that end zone.
Henry Hastings still in there.
Extra point team out. Ethan Nava, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. And I think this is my other little kicker. It sure is. Number 47, Colton Miller, kicks it. Point is good and makes the score Allen 56, Boyd 0. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Hey, Allen Eagles. In case you hadn't heard, CUTX has a full-service branch inside Allen High School, which means all faculty, students, and parents are eligible for membership. We offer everything you'd expect to see at a financial institution: loans, checking accounts, CDs, and more. Visit the Smart Branch or cutx.org to learn more.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, and it's getting cool in here, Mike. I see we got to put our jacket on. Jeff Cheney's got the temperature cooling us off tonight. Well, Kerry, nice drive. Ty Snell put together, but it was Jaden Hambrick mostly.
Jaden Hambrick on the ground. It was a very short drive, by the way, because LeBron Bauer returned that punt all the way down to the 21-yard line. So it ends up being a 21-yard drive capped off by Jaden Hambrick getting into the end zone for the touchdown.
Colton Miller tees it up for the Allen Eagles.
It's brought to you by Twin Creeks Orthopedic, that scoring summary.
Kick is up. It's going to be fielded at the 5, brought out across the 20. And the return man goes down hard at the 22.
Well, when you stop dead in your tracks, you just become a tackling dummy then.
I thought you had the numbers, Gary.
I did not have the number.
The way you looked, I just knew you had that number.
Nope.
I looked
There's
like
a lot
number,
of
number
happiness
86.
about number 86, though.
So. And he's new on the roster. That's Brandon Cockcroft. Well, I think that's Coach Cockcroft's son. Brandon, great open field tackle there.
Sets his defense up in order.
1st and 10, Boyd at the 23. 2 receivers right, or 2 receivers left. The other quarterback walked off the field. Major Smith at quarterback. He rolls right, gets outside of Wilkinson, throws incomplete, and a diving stab by Dom Butler almost comes up with the interception.
It was intended for Stewart.
So the defensive end came inside. Smith was able to get outside. Had a chance there. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Boyd going from our right to left. Wide side of the field is to the quarterback's left toward the Allen bench. 2:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Smith at quarterback. Motion out of the backfield, incomplete pass. Stewart, the intended receiver, he had lined up in the backfield. Stewart goes all over the place.
Yeah,
He's a receiver, back, plays on defense, and the quarterback just couldn't get him the ball. Incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 10.
I saw a score there, Mike, that was interesting.
Plano has passed Rock Hill 14-10.
So if Plano wins tonight, I think they clinch a playoff spot.
They should, because they don't play next week. They can finish 5-3 in district.
That's what it takes. You win 5 games in this district, you're in.
3rd down and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Smith at quarterback, rolls and just throws it on the turf. He was fixing to be taken down. He just threw it at the feet of the receiver. That's number 2, Carsholt.
Yeah, right now we've got Plano has passed Rock Hill 14-10. Plano East leading McKinney 20-6. That's kind of irrelevant. And that's the 2 main games tonight. Plano West is open, and Prosper beat Princeton last night.
4th down, punt team out. Allen has a new return man around midfield. Is that Samaji Johnson? Looks like. Snap back, kick is up. Johnson watches this one hit, bounce, and takes a McKinney Boyd roll.
Man, they get the roll.
He does. And what would our good friend Tim Kusick call that little bounce up and roll?
Well, I don't know when it's going forward. That'd be a bump and run, British Open style.
Okay, we'll have to ask him about that. You had a great experience with Tim this summer, I think.
I did. My son and I, Nash, went up to the coaching clinic at the PGA of America.
And Tim is the one of the coaching pros out there.
Yeah, that's the PGA of America, the headquarters of the entire PGA, and he is the lead pro up there.
If we ever get an old coach golf tournament, he's on my team.
Yeah, no kidding.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Allen, 1st and 10. Snell at quarterback throw. Salman Ali catches it. That's his first catch of the season, maybe his first catch of his varsity career. Out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Congratulations. I believe he's a senior, isn't he?
He is.
Yep, so great. Senior night.
Yep.
Get that first catch.
He will remember that one.
Gain of 3 on the play. Ali splits left side along with Jamal Thomas.
Got Jordy Walker in there at center now.
Snell hands the ball off, and that's probably Jackson. I didn't catch a number to start with, but Jackson pushes ahead. Oh, nope, I was totally wrong on that. 30, what is that, 38?
Jeremiah Ford.
I can't get that number. He keeps turning sideways on me.
Yeah, if he's 38, it's Jeremiah Ford, but he's a DB.
Well, whatever, we'll find out who that young man is. It's 3rd down and 1 after a gain of 6. 2 receivers right. Snell throws out in the flat, complete. And the receiver's going to have a first down in McKinney Boyd territory. That's number 85, Jamal Thomas. First down, move those chains, and that's his first catch of the season and maybe his first catch of his career.
Modern Family Vision is who moves the chains there. First catch of his career for sure.
And Jamal is a senior as well, so on senior night.
38 is Jeremiah Ford.
Okay, he's listed as a defensive back. I don't know if Jeremiah's carried the ball before this year.
Double numbers on us.
Hand off to Ford. He comes right side. And a big scrum there and nowhere to go after a gain of about 2. Well, we're having to check these rosters, folks, and we're trying to get everybody's name called right and get it out there. And we're anticipating a bunch more kids coming on the field in the 4th quarter. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this break. It's Allen Eagle football with the coach.
Allen Veterinary Hospital, a proud Eagle supporter, has been serving the Allen community since 1986. We're now located in our new state-of-the-art building at 851 East Main Street, right next to our boarding and daycare facility, Ace Pet Resort. Whether it's your furry friend's annual and shots or to see why they're under the weather, Dr. Alan Kaufman and his staff wants to help you with all of your pet's needs. Give them a call at 972-727-8383. Oh, and my cat Kygo and my dog Rhea has something to say. Oh yeah, go Eagles!
I got it right. Allen Eagle football with the coach, Carl Bailey, and we got a lot of things going on right now. I'm getting questions about Louisville and Geyer playing, and Geyer is being beat by Louisville at this time, Mike. And I believe Geyer is in control of that district over there. They're 5-0. Louisville is 4-1. Coppell's 4-1. And at this point of the season, with 2 games to go, that's kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Geyer is a smaller school. Louisville would definitely go D1. division with where Allen's going to be.
And so the question was, who would we play? Well, we don't know yet. It's probably either going to be Louisville or Coppell. Coppell beat Louisville head to head. So if it falls out, it looks like it'll be Louisville, but we'll know more after tonight. And Eagles out, 2nd and 7, throw out in the flat, complete. Ali has his second catch of the night, gain of about 1 on the play. But these guys, these seniors, are having a lot of fun out here tonight.
They are.
Got a lot of guys in there. We're going to try to catch some of these linemen's names as they roll in and out. Number 84, Jack Tobin, is out there with these guys, along with number 16, and that is Andre Jackson. He's in the backfield now.
Preston Wright's up there on the line, along with Bryce Shakon.
2 receivers right, 1 left. That's Thomas, Ali. Handoff. Andre Jackson, he has a hole left side. He has a first down. He's down to the 27 of McKinney Boyd. Move those chains.
Move the chains for hair by Brittany.
You know, when Jackson has played, he makes some nice runs this year.
Yes.
Yeah, he is not a stranger to playing. He's had 129 yards so far and a touchdown, averaging 5 yards a carry, and you can see why he just added to that.
Jack Tobin splits right side along with Salman Ali. Thomas splits left side. Jackson in the backfield. Now we have a new quarterback. Logan's in at quarterback. Handoff Jackson. He breaks a tackle. He goes left. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown. He takes it to the house. Andre. What a nice run. And wow. Andre Jackson.
Now he is a junior, but he is down there. He gets some of those second half carries for the Allen Eagles in games, and he's getting to close to 200 yards on the season. That's his second touchdown.
Extra point team out. Colton Miller, the kicker. Ethan Nava, the holder. Jack McDonald, the snapper. Snap back, kick is up. And it's good. Allen Eagle football with a coach. Allen 63, McKinney Boyd 0. We'll be back.
One town. One school. One location. One community. One family. One-stop shop for all your flooring, remodeling, appliance needs, and more. You get the one hometown advantage at Rodenbos, proud sponsor of Allen Eagle football.
You got the hometown advantage of Rodenbos.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry, Chad Price, Keith Paxton, Thomas Paxton, Peyton Barclay down on the field getting some great. If you hadn't seen our social media, catch our social media out there. Old Coach Facebook page, we put a lot up on the Instagram as well, and Peyton does a great job getting some highlights coverages each week. Thomas Paxton does a great job here with Keith on the cameras working with us. We just have a great crew, and that, speaking of great, that was a nice little drive of the Allen Eagles.
And it was triggered by Andre Jackson, who had a couple nice runs, and then marches 25 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Allen Eagles, with mostly seniors out there, able to drive that ball, and they lead now 63-0. That scoring summary brought to you by Eagle Designs.
You know, the last 2 years, the Allen Eagles have scored 63 points against McKinney Boyd.
Okay, I'm not sure they're going to stop now, but
You don't think so?
But no, well, it's hard to tell those guys, those seniors, to stop, isn't it?
Okay, just checking. 1st and 10, Boyd. 2 receivers right. Boyd's going left to right in this fourth quarter.
I see Josh Wallatabama is out there with some, he's out there playing corner. Well, big penalty is going to move back Boyd down to back to their own 10.
You got Rex Turner on that defensive line now.
Yeah, if y'all can pick numbers up, that'll be great. Get those names out. First and 10, Boyd.
Blake Gibney is one of the safeties.
So the ball is marked back to the 10-yard line. That's where Boyd will start.
Ethan Shivers up on that defensive line.
Will Oladenjoe is on the defensive line.
Johnson at quarterback takes a snap, going deep, has a receiver at midfield, and he drops it.
Oh, man.
And the coverage was not there.
That was going to be number 5, B.J. Dixon.
And Dixon had a chance. Johnson just reared back.
That was a 90-yard touchdown, it would have been.
And Dixon had the ball on his hips, and he just couldn't pull it in.
You can't throw it much better than that, to be honest. That was a beautiful throw, long throw, about 50 yards in the air, right on the money.
Second down and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Johnson at quarterback. Washington in the backfield. 10:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Washington on the carry. Hit at the line of scrimmage, pushes ahead. Nice scrum by McKinney Boyd.
No.
And they are still moving, and they're going to have a first down out of that.
They certainly will.
Well, that goes back to my theory. It's
Yeah.
if you're going to do it one way, you got to do it both ways, and they don't let the defense push you back like that. But
Well, and defensive guys aren't used to being in that scrum there.
first down, McKinney Boyd, one of the few they've had all night.
Ethan Shivers in there on that defensive line at defensive tackle.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Johnson drops back, looks. Here he goes deep again, Dixon. And this time it's incomplete. A little contact out there. That defensive back, number 36 for Allen. Go ahead, Gary.
But Josh Wallatabama is he was step for step that time. He was like, hey, I got burned by you last time. Not going to happen now.
Yeah, we can call that incidental contact.
I fully agree. It was hand fighting both ways. Good coverage, good route.
Well, they didn't flip the marker. It says second down and 10. I guess that's correct after the scrum play. Incomplete pass.
That's right.
2 receivers, 3 receivers go left side. That's the wide side of the field toward McKinney Boyd bench. And handoff goes to Washington, and he's going to pick up a yard.
There's good old 95 in there, Aaron Langston. Third down and 9.
Shout out to Gilbert Castillo. He's watching us, listening to us. Thanks, Gilbert. Third down and 9. 3 receivers left, 1 right.
Matthew Bennon in their middle linebacker.
Johnson at quarterback, Washington in the backfield. Clock rolls under 9 minutes. Here comes the heat, and caught from behind. Johnson rolled left, and he was caught from behind. And who was that? Number 80 came all the way off the edge. Got several defensive players out there, Mike, if you can grab those numbers.
Yeah, you got 30. I just mentioned Matthew Benton.
Jeremiah Story.
81, Will Olajujonga. Help me, Kerry.
Easy for you to say, Mike.
I'm looking for 80. 80
That's
is the one that made
Jeremiah Story.
Jeremiah Story? Okay.
Yeah.
And then 81 right behind him.
Jeremiah came off the left edge. He's a cornerback, corner blitz. Punt team out. Josiah Johnson back.
No, Samaje Johnson.
Samaje Johnson back. And another punt. And McKinney Boyd's punter's done well tonight.
Really good.
He's kept it away from our return man, and he's always getting a bounce roll in favor of McKinney Boyd.
That might be your all-district punter,
yeah,
right?
That's Hayden Chow. That's who that is.
Well,
we haven't seen one that good all year, for sure.
Well, it goes out of bounds around the 46 of McKinney Boyd, and that's where the Allen Eagles will take over. 8:05 left to go in the ball game. Allen up 63-0. Andre Jackson in the backfield. Logan at quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 right. I think that's a new receiver on the right. I couldn't get his number. We'll try to get it. Jackson on the carry. He goes right side. Picks up about 3.
The receiver on the right is Jamal Thomas, number 85.
85. Okay, thanks, Mike. Looks like Stone Reynolds is also out there as an H-back. Now Ford checks in the ball game in the backfield. Thomas splits right. 84. That's Tobin. Handoff, Jackson. And he's going to pick up a couple of yards. Salman Ali, Jack Tobin, Jamal
Reynolds.
Thomas, Stone Reynolds, Jackson Logan in at quarterback. Now Ford checks out. Andre Jackson comes in the ball game. It's going to be a third down for the Eagles. 5 to go. Ball's at the 41-yard line. We're just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Josh Williams up on the line up there.
Thomas, Ali, receivers. Jackson on the carry, and he's going to be close to a first down.
I believe he got it.
Also out there, number 35, Ben Yao. Ford checks back in the ball game. First down, Allen. Move those chains.
Let's move the chains for Anna Sophia's Mexican Grill. Plano now up 21-10 over Rock Hill. Walnut Grove and Melissa. We'll talk about that game in just a second.
Shout out to Miguel at Anna
Sophia's.
Yeah.
Guyard back on top of Louisville, 33-21.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff. Coming left side, Ford. And he's going to have about 6, maybe 7 yards on that carry.
Interesting thing, 3 weeks ago, Walnut Grove out of Prosper was playing Anna. They were 2 top 10 teams in the state. Last week, Prosper and Allen played, 2 top 10 teams in the state. Now, Melissa and Walnut Grove are playing, 2 top 10 teams in the state. What's the common? It's all at Children's Health Stadium.
Children's Health Stadium.
Week
That's
after
right.
week, they have the game of the week in the state of Texas. Right now, it's Walnut Grove 38, Melissa 28, as Walnut Grove tries to win that super district up there.
Well, you know, we love being here in Allen, calling ball games at home. And they take care of us here so good, and they have for many years. Goes back to our relationship with Steve Williams, the former retired athletic director, now Kim Garner, Jeff Cheney, those guys that we have contact with week in, week out. But I will say, I love going to Prosper. Jeff Smith, the AD over there, those guys are just great in Prosper, takes care of us, and they do a fantastic job, Prosper ISD, and they should have good ball games over there.
They should. They have a lot of games there because they have 4 high schools playing.
Yeah.
But beautiful stadium and yeah, great games, including the Allen Eagles last week over Prosper.
That Prosper Rock Hill game, Plano's ahead 21-10, and they're under 3 minutes in the ball game. So Plano may be about to put it away.
So Boyd took a timeout. It's Allen's ball, 2nd and 3 at the 29. Logan at quarterback, motion, handoff. And that's number 84 coming left side. And that's Jack Tobin on the carry. And he gets hardly any yardage, and the clock keeps rolling. We're close to 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's a 3rd down and 3 for Allen. Jackson Logan at quarterback.
Big Jordy Walker, they may have to wash that uniform this week.
Salman Ali, Jack Tobin, Jamal Thomas out on the field as receivers. Andre Jackson in the backfield. Andre Jackson on the carry. Andre Jackson up the middle. And Andre is going to have a first down at the 25-yard line of McKinney Boyd. Move those chains.
That was Stone Reynolds at the H-back, came in and trapped in there.
Well, with the win, the Allen Eagles will clinch a district championship. Between 2006 2021, Allen earned 16 consecutive district championships. With a win tonight, they will be the top seed and have a home by-district game. 1st and 10, Allen, 4 minutes to go. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And the quarterback, Jackson Logan.
He made a heck of a move there.
He did.
Left 2 guys sitting in their shoes.
He comes left side. He's tackled after about a 5-yard gain. You might have heard the coaches next door. They did the same thing we did. A little shimmy there and move. And Jackson Logan is very athletic. He'll come out in the pregame as the kids are coming out of the tunnel, the players, and he'll do a backflip. And he's very athletic. Jackson Logan at quarterback. Thomas, Ali, Hope, Jack Hope, receivers. Logan on the carry again. He comes left side, and this time he doesn't have a chance to make a move. Tackled, loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down, a 7 for the Eagles at the 23 of McKinney Boyd.
That was Trey Lawrence who rode him out of bounds for McKinney Boyd.
Got him up high and threw him.
Yeah.
Shout out to our good friend Carl Griffin. Carl's up in Chicago this week. Last week he was down at Port Neches and watching the ball game, going to his old Port Neches Grove stomps. And this week he's a traveling man. 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jackson in the backfield. Jackson on the carry. Makes a move left. Breaks 1 tackle down the sidelines inside the 10. He's going to have a 1st down to about the 6. Move those chains for the Allen Eagles.
Move the chains for Chicken and Pickle. Andre Jackson looking really good.
Smelling that goal line or chicken and pickle?
Yeah, one of the 2.
Rock Hill has scored. It's 21-16.
Ouch.
I'm sure they'll go for 2.
That one's inside at 3 minutes, right?
Yep.
So is that Plano 21-16?
Yes.
Plano 21-16, and it's minute 21 left when they scored that touchdown.
So
Rock Hill goes for 2. They'll go try to get within 3.
Field goal, yeah. That's
And
why I say they'll go for. You got to go for 2 there.
So we'll just keep it right here. We're at the 2-minute stop here in Allen, and the Eagles are a perfect after the win tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a win right now. But after the win tonight, the Allen Eagles are a perfect 16-0 against the McKinney Boyd Broncos. And the last 2 years, Allen's put 63 points on the scoreboard against McKinney Boyd, and that's what's on the scoreboard now. But the Allen Eagles have the ball at the 6, and we'll see if they just down it or if they try to score.
I believe, can't say anything, but I believe I'd take 3 knees.
Well, if they, Mike, but you got the kids out there that have been playing. They want to score.
Well, they've nearly got a full quarter in.
Yeah. It's been a fun game. Senior night, Boo Bowl. It's always good. Next week we're on the road. Next week we have a Thursday night ball game. Don't lose track. Thursday night next week we'll be over in Plano. We'll be showing the ball game. Chad Price will be getting us up, pushing the buttons, dialing the dials. Keith Paxton will be on the camera next week. So come with us Thursday night. Allen Eagles.
There you go.
Take a knee. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. A lot of sportsmanship for the Allen Eagles.
Sure is. They could try to go ahead and score here. But like Mike said, they've gotten a lot of run here in the second half. So those seniors got to be happy.
So the Allen Eagles, district champs, 1 ball game to go in district. And Mike, you know how hard it is to have a undefeated regular season, 10-win season, and I know that's what the goal will be next week. Allen has goals set out. One is to be district champs. The other is state champs, and they'll be able to start that in 2 weeks. Next week, though, they have the Plano East Panthers, and, those guys, they haven't had a great season, but they're not a bad football team.
No, and they were beating McKinney a little earlier. I hadn't looked at the score here in a minute, but they were beating McKinney.
The impact of the Plano game, by the way, not only is it a district game and both of those teams fighting for it, a Plano win will put Prosper in Division II
Correct.
brackets. So
Yes.
there's no chance that Allen runs into Prosper again if Plano wins tonight. Just one side note to why we're watching that game so close.
And so Allen is third down. They'll take one more snap, one more knee, and let's see if the officials let the clock roll, and they will. They're going to let the clock roll out. It's going to be all for the Allen Eagles, and we're going to take it down to the field as we watch the end of the ball game. Congratulations to the Allen Eagle football team, district champs once again. And big win for Coach Lee Wigington and staff. We're going to come back with the Rodenball's post-game show, wrap it up here from Allen Eagles Stadium. But the Allen Eagles victorious 63-0 over the McKinney Boyd Broncos. We'll be back. Allen Eagle football with a coach.
Weber Agency Insurance and Risk Solutions of Allen and Austin proudly supports the Allen Eagles. With more than 25 years of experience, we offer all lines of personal and business insurance. Our agency has one of the highest client retention rates among all of our companies. We truly enjoy building lifelong professional and personal relationships with our clients. We offer personalized, friendly service for all our customers. For more information, contact Brendan at 469-500-0771 or on our website at webersure.com. Let's go Eagles! Twin Creeks Orthopedics and Regenerative Clinic of Allen provides expert, compassionate care for patients of all ages. Our team specializes in non-surgical treatments to relieve pain, restore function, and enhance mobility. We have the expertise to address various conditions like joint pain, neck and back pain, even arthritis. Whether an athlete recovering from an injury or just someone experiencing pain, let Twin Creeks Orthopedics help you. Call us at 469-342-3383 and book your appointment today. Twin Creeks Orthopedics is a proud Allen Eagle supporter on the Old Coach broadcast.
Pickle Roofing. It may be an unusual name for a roofing company, but in a big city filled with out-of-state, unlicensed companies, Pickle Roofing is unusual. It's a family name that stands behind quality and integrity in North Texas for over 25 years, licensed and insured. Reader's Choice Award winner, Best Roofing Company, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You don't get much better than that, folks. Pickle Roofing. Unusual name, unusually great service. PickleRoofing.com.
Welcome to Infusa Lounge Wellness Spa, where science meets luxury and health flows naturally. We specialize in advanced IV therapy, peptide protocols, regenerative medicine, and hormone optimization, each designed to restore energy, sharpen focus, reduce inflammation, and strengthen recovery. Our medical weight loss programs combine cutting-edge therapies like GLP-1 medications, peptide stacks, and personalized nutrition supports to help you lose weight, balance hormones, and keep results long-term. It's not about quick fixes, it's about sustainable transformation. Whether you're an athlete pushing for peak performance, a professional seeking balance, or students striving for clarity and stamina, our treatments deliver results you can feel. Vitamin drips replenish essential nutrients. Peptides repair and restore, and regenerative therapies enhance long-term vitality. And because we believe in giving back, students and teachers receive exclusive discounts, making it easier to enhance physical endurance, mental clarity, and academic performance. At Infusa Lounge, every detail is tailored to you. A spa-like atmosphere, evidence-based therapies, and a team committed to helping you thrive. This isn't just wellness, it's vitality elevated.
Allen Eagle football with the coach Carl Bailey, Mike Ferris, Kerry Lowry. We're live. Rodenball's post-game show here in Allen Eagle Stadium, Steve Williams Field, and a decisive victory by the Allen Eagles as McKinney Boyd. Those guys really didn't have a chance tonight, guys. I mean, on paper, pregame, it looked like the Allen Eagles were the better team, and it proved that way on the field.
Yeah, and I mean, they're playing with a short stick right now, and I hope their players stay after it. I hope that they, try to recruit other players back on the team because Boyd is strong in other athletic programs up there.
Well, let's wrap this up. Rodenball's post-game show. The Allen Eagles are going to be district champs. They'll be number 1 seed in the playoffs in a couple of weeks. Depending on how things shake out, it looks like our first week opponent coming out of the other district may be Louisville for the 4th year in a row. No speculation that the Farmers won't be ready to play the Allen Eagles, that's for sure. They're going to be coming hard. Allen should have a first-round by-district game at home. But tonight, let's finish up with the stats, players of the game. You guys take over.
All right, Mike, you had a couple. You called Jaden Hambrick out, right? You wanted he had 66 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And as usual, ran very, very hard every time.
I think from a defensive point of view, if we had Hambrick were there, from a defensive point of view, I think we were going to Tim Drake and Japri Wafer.
I believe so.
Had some really strong starts back in that first quarter when, you have to set the tone for what this game is going to be. It doesn't become 63-0 unless those starters get in there and mess things up. And that's what they did early. Wafer and Drake were everywhere.
Yeah, you bet. And Allen ended up with 610 yards total offense, and it was pretty even, 301 passing and 309 rushing. They got a lot there at the end rushing, but still, that's when you get a lead in the fourth quarter. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's right. You're supposed to get out there and try to run that clock, and that's what they did. So those are your Rodenball's players of the game.
Plano won. It's a final.
Okay.
All right, so from around the district, you got Plano that did win. They have clinched a playoff spot because they have gone 5-3 in district. That's what it takes mathematically to, and they don't even play next week.
Yeah,
right?
They have their bye next week, so they know what their record is.
Rock Hill is still chasing it. So is Princeton. That puts Prosper in the Division II bracket. It's all confusing. Plano West is back in the Plano West is back in the mix because
but they play Prosper next week.
Okay, well they can. Well, you're right. That's gonna open the door for Rock Hill and Princeton again.
So we'll see, but we believe Allen will be the district champion after the win tonight. And
yes,
thanks for everybody that stayed with us tonight. Rodenball's postgame show, wrapping it up here from Allen Eagles Stadium. Next week we have a Thursday night game, so stay with us out there. Thursday night we'll be on the road. We'll be down in Mike's old stomping woods down in Plano.
We'll be over at Murphy.
Playing Plano East. And
in Murphy.
Actually,
Murphy.
Yeah. In Murphy at Kimbrough Stadium.
Yeah,
so
Coach Kimbrough, who I coached with for years.
So it's been a fun game tonight. Allen Eagles win. Senior night, Boo Bowl is all wrapped into one. And we'll finish up the season next week with the regular last district ball game before the playoffs start. Great job here tonight. Thomas Paxton, thanks, buddy, for what you do. Keith Paxton on the cameras. As next week we're going to really put you to work, so be ready. Chad Price pushing the buttons, dialing the dials. As always, Chad, we couldn't do this without you, buddy. Appreciate you and everything you do. So, Kerry, any final thoughts from here tonight?
Well, when I talked to Coach Wigington before the game and I mentioned the district title, he kind of sloughed that off. He says, you know what, we have bigger things to think about than the district title, but you know what, it still is a big deal.
It is.
It's a big deal to the. He did say, he didn't completely slough it off. He says it's important to the community, it's important to the players, and that they have that as something that they can talk about. But in general, they have bigger aspirations.
Yeah, I'd say Plano's in the driver's seat because Plano West has Prosper next week. They'll be at Prosper on top of that, and then Rock Hill has McKinney. So they could end up 4-4. Plano's going to be 5-3, and West at best could be 4-4. So Plano looks like they're probably in.
All right. Mike, any final thoughts from the game tonight here?
No, it's good when it goes the way that it should go. Looks like health-wise, I didn't see any boots or crutches on the sideline. That's a good thing. And so healthy, that's another thing. Get to play a lot of those backups, about a quarter and a half at the end of the game. More experience, more rest. So everything's going Allen's way. You need to keep it going that way.
Well, we appreciate everybody that was with us tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thanks to all of our sponsors. Can't say enough about you guys helping the old coach bring the broadcast. Next week we will be live Thursday night from Plano Kimbrough Stadium, and it should be another fun one for the Allen Eagles. So wrapping it up here for Thomas Paxton, for Peyton Barclay down on the field getting some great shots, for Keith Paxton, Chad Price, Kerry Lowry, Mike Ferris. It's the coach. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Allen Eagle Football on the Old Coach YouTube channel and theoldcoach.com. Tonight's production is brought to you by the Allen Americans Hockey Club, Allen Flower Shop, Allen Veterinary Hospital, Ana Sophia's Mexican Restaurant, Boone Allstate Agency, The Butcher Group, Chicken and Pickle, Credit Union of Texas, Eagle Design Screen Print and Embroidery, Hair by Brittany, Infusa Lounge, Lobby's Pizza, Lone Star Bariatrics, Modern Family Vision, Pickle Roofing, Rodenbaugh's Flooring America and Appliances, Spazzo's Restaurant, Soul Man's Barbecue, Thrive Dental, Twin Creeks Orthopedic, and Weber Insurance and Risk Solutions. The executive producers of this broadcast are Carl Bailey and Chad Price. The announcers were Carl Bailey, Mike Farish, and Kerry Lowry. Technical managers were Chad Price and Keith Paxton. For an archive of tonight's game, tune into the Old Coach YouTube channel where you'll find the best in high school football.